Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome in. Hello. How you doing? Hello. Guys. Welcome to Friday. A little sticky out of hair here. Hello. What's news? What's going on? Hello. Real Zamir. Echo Dasher, welcome in. Dex, Taryn, Margot, Shirley. Maybe everyone is here because I think we have an announcement. Oh my god. I don't know.
Yo.
Who thought that was
Delicious.
an announcement? I don't know. Sensei! I just gotta figure out what's going on with this piece of hair. What the heck is that? Good morning, Exceed.
What up, y'all?
Sam, how you doing? Good day, folks. Kindness and pizza for all. We like pizza. Well, today, so if you guys don't know, it's like a side calic. For us, for Exceed especially, pizza is a celebratory meal. If we're celebrating something, it needs to be something that, it's because it's nice food to, like, we're watching your favorite game, game competition, or something to celebrate with friends, share. Pizza's good. We're not making pizza today, but pizza is good. Pizza is a good meal to celebrate. I agree. And there's no mess, so you can, like, focus on the celebrating. And so then just, that you don't have to make dishes. It's good. Good morning, Jules. Liz. Sensei, thank you so much for your 37-month resub. Oh my goodness. Who else is in chat? Green Eyes, Dexopolis, Hannah. Guys, so we have some exciting news. We're not going to let you know now. We're going to wait 3 minutes. Exceed, are you going to come into the kitchen for us to announce it together?
Nah, dog.
Oh. Okay, before we go into taste room, let's go back to last time on and we'll show you what we cooked up on the last stream. We made some eggs and soldiers. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of an issue with timing, but we'll have to make them again. These, I understand that they weren't exactly what Levy redeemed because I didn't actually watch the full video and recipe of what Levy redeemed, but I made my own version and they were amazing, weren't they, Exceed?
Yeah, I loved them. They were really great.
I am going to write up the pesto recipe. They were so delicious, and the pesto that we made with the sun-dried tomatoes is so easy that I think that it's going to be a winner for you guys. Good morning, Mudman. Mouse is here. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Wolf, you spoiled the singular red chopstick. Oh, guys, I can confirm there's no single red chopsticks coming. That's not the announcement. 17 subs, resubs, and gifted 17 follows. New people in the community finding us and hitting that follow button. 2 subs, resubs, and gifted subaroos. 225 bits. It was a lovely stream. So, eggs and soldiers is a recipe from the cookbook, or the ebook. And then the flour rolls use the soft burger bun recipe from the website. So super easy. Follow the instructions. Either grab yourself an ebook or grab yourself a recipe from the website. Go and check out the website. Oh, see, she had to cancel the chopstick. You ruined it. Chopsticks one day. Definitely, you guys know how much I am a fiend for a good chopstick, especially a silicone chopstick. Or anything silicone in the kitchen. So I'm definitely keen on that. Today is Make with Molly as well. We don't have our banner up. Today's Make with Molly. And we are going to be making Christmas in July food. We know the last 2 months have been kind of a little bit of a trial and error with Make with Molly. We've noticed a little bit of drop in involvement because of maybe the tweaks and changes we made, but I'm very, very excited to see what everyone's been making for Christmas in July. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year for bringing people together, celebrating new traditions and creating new traditions and different cuisines. Hey, tier 2,
Did
Sammy.
I hear silicone chopstick? Miss Molly, wow.
Sam,
Thank you,
thank you, 10. That's a long time. 10 months, Sam. It's gone so quick. And thank you for being part of the Silver Crew, tier 2, extra special human being. No worries, Green Eyes. I am very grateful and very excited that you got involved, and each and every one of you guys got out of your comfort zones and submitted something for Make with Molly. I'm very excited. Did you guys enjoy it? For those who were involved, did you enjoy the Make with Molly this month? I've been so overwhelmed the last 2 months and haven't been able to participate in Make with Molly. That's no worries. For the next Make with Molly, you have more than enough time to get involved, and there's I'm back. Did I miss it? Not yet, Shirley, not yet. I'm gonna grab some water if that's okay, Exceed. Today we are going to be making 2, possibly 3 dishes, depending on timing, because we've got an announcement. You guys might go crazy over it, I'm not sure, but I am going to be making some, I think they're pronounced kourambires. They're a Greek shortbread. So we're going to make like a Christmas shortbread. So they've got flaked almonds. I'm just looking at the recipe, some orange zest. They're like a really delicious shortbread, but they're coated in icing or powdered sugar, icing sugar, like coated. So they're all white and they get all over your fingers. I was introduced to them when we moved back to Perth, actually. I went to a cafe and I tried them, and they were just like melt in your mouth bliss bombs. Seriously, they just like were like heaven. So this recipe is my version, and it's super easy. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. I'm glowing. Thank you. I did the world's quickest makeup because been doing stuff this morning. Chester is a little bit unwell this morning all over the last night. I got home last night and I was patting him and he squawked like scary squawked. And we had to go to the vet, and he was given an injection. The vet said that he was in pain and he could have continued to be in pain, so they gave him an injection, and it's probably one of the biggest regrets, really. He was skittish, like he was hallucinating at the start, and then he was super zoned out and like a zombie all like yesterday evening, and he's coming back around today, but unfortunately the kind of infection popped open, so we had to clean it this morning, and he's just a little
He's had a very stressful 12 hours.
And then we tried to put a collar, like a cuff on him, and he was freaking out, so now he's sitting, I think it Exceeds feet, and just super sad. So give our little boy some love and send him some good vibes, because it's heartbreaking to see them. So we've been gearing up for the announcement, and we got some good news yesterday, so that's why we're announcing it. And then we just had some stuff on last night. So he is eventually he wouldn't even eat snacks. He is eating now. So he's on antibiotics. I managed to give him some bacon with the tablet in it last night and this morning, and we'll give him some food throughout the next few days. I don't think he's drunk a lot of water, so we've just got to check on him. And Exceed and I've got our eye on him. He's either in my office here or his office, and we're just checking on him. So Romeo's not handling it too well. When Romeo wants to play, like he will basically avoid get angry at Chester when Chester wants to play. But then last night Romeo was in a hype mood and he just couldn't understand why Chester didn't want to play with him. Got to the stage where Chester was so zoned out and scared that Romeo was trying to play and like growling, trying to rev him up. Chester was freaking out, so I had to take Romeo out and separate them, but he's all right. they're all just probably just sleep all day. You all had a stressful 24 hours, yep. But we're going to do a deep dive into Discord. I know I'm going to delay it, but we've got to get the stuff done, because if we don't do make with all things food and then get some cookie counts up, it won't get done, because we've had a secret for the last few weeks, and we wanted to make sure that everything was, going to plan before we announced it, and very excited to share. So we're going to do a deep dive into Discord. Your opportunity now to post what you've been cooking and eating in the last few days. I want to see. So if you haven't joined the Discord as well, we'd love to see. This is the Matala Cane. This is a cauliflower bake, but I'm pretty sure, that this is with the new camera. Oh yeah, and just get that out of the way. I accidentally posted. I don't know if I told Exceed. I accidentally put a GIF on Twitter last night, and Exceed and I were doing stuff on the computer for the Sims stuff that we did a few days ago, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to write it, just the announcement, just be like, guys, we're announcing something. I picked a GIF, and it said, "I've avocado." Tell you something or whatever. So I just clicked on it and I posted it. I didn't watch the full GIF, and it was like a pregnancy announcement GIF. And so Mrs. Ruby, thank God, was like, this is pretty obvious, Molly. Like, is this what you're announcing? And I was like, ah. So I had to delete it. It was a bit awkward, and post it. But no pregnancy. Don't worry. It's even cooler. It's something that you guys are going to be a part of too. Oh, classic Molly. I know, right? Thank goodness for Katie that she picked it up. Or because we went to bed last night at about 11:30. I would have gone to sleep, woken up with all of these comments and questions about it. So luckily she did it and picked it up, and then I could change it. I deleted it very quickly. Oh, all right. Let's get back into this. Now, look at this. So Matala has got some exciting news. So he posted in the wins and celebrations that he got a new job, and to go along with that, he's working in as a contractor for real estate. He's going to be doing photography and videography. So he got himself a new camera yesterday, a new Sony, and a gimbal. It's a very, very exciting time for the man, the myth, the legend. So I'm assuming this is a picture from using the new camera, the cauliflower bake, and a cheeky Molly mat in the background. And then, so give him some love. Give him some love in wins and celebrations, or send him a message in general. So we always want to celebrate with the community and know what you guys are up to. Celebrate, commiserate, be there, support each other with whatever's happening. Yeehaw! Looks like I got 2 good ones in a row. Just need my sourdough starter to hurry up so I can give that a crack. Fantastic! See? That looks so good. Claws and whiskers, you should be so proud. So, what you can do, if you have a casserole dish, like with a lid, or a camping cast iron or something like that, you can do it how I do, and cook the bread, and it just creates a different texture of the crust. I like to cook it because it steams itself, and so, but for me, I only can do a round shape, and you can't do anything elongated because then you need a cover that's that shape. But it is something you can try. Now you're getting so good. What we got to turn. Okay, so been a few days. I've a few picks. We have jalapenos, cheddar brat sausages, bratwurst, topped with onion and more jalapenos, potato salad on those. So I thought, I didn't read potato salad on the side. I thought there was potato salad in the hot dog. See, what do you think about potato salad in a hot dog? I feel like there's someone around the world that does that. Then pitos. Pitos? For pito. Pito's onion rings, which are healthier Funyuns. We're gonna tell Kerry. Actually pretty good. And then Jones soda with in a flavor I've never seen before, pineapple cream soda. Hey, okay. Interesting. So onions and jalapenos on top. Was it very spicy? Because sometimes I find that jalapenos are super mild and then other times they're really spicy. It just shows you how much they can vary. Hey, I know her. Now I forgot her name. Suicide Squad. Her name is Nurse Margot Robbie. Shit.
Her initials are HQ.
Harley Quinn. That's it. I'm terrible at names, but I remember everything else about the character, or I could tell you certain like weird, abstract facts. Terrible names. Good morning, Levy. Pito's. What a name. What a name. Why Pito's? Is Pito's just the brand? Oh, it's actually made from peas. Okay, that makes sense. Junk food taste made from peas. That shaped like onion rings. It's a veggie trying to be like, that's mutton dressed up as lamb. That's like peas dressed up as onions. I don't like it. I don't know how I feel. And then Jones Special Release. I think I've heard of the Jones brand before. Pineapple cream soda. Never really got around, like, really enjoyed creaming soda. Okay. We'll share the news after Discord, all things food. The news will be shared on socials and Discord after this is shared live if you need. Yep. Yeah, Mouse, we're going to get around to it when we can, but it will be available. You can pop in, you can just follow this. What's the one? Lunch at school, creamy mac and cheese, green beans and jello, iced blackberry lemonade. Ooh! Ooh. Jello. I don't remember the last time I had a jello cup. Maybe hospital? Molly got one figure, takes the win and leaves the... Hold on, what? Oh my God, I didn't even realize. I was too focused on the Pito's. I thought that was part of the wrapper. That's...
Oh, that's a Digimon.
No, it's not. It's a Pokemon. Isn't it? Are you tricking me? You were just like trolling as a joke? That's what I did last... Yeah, okay.
What's
This
its name,
is...
Molly?
It's a goldfish, so it's... Oh, I know. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
So this Pokemon
Yeah.
evolves.
Cup,
Alright.
gold cup.
I don't think Sam gets the game.
Magic cup.
It would be good if you could leave it for Molly to answer in the future, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this... I was going to say the... I looked at the robe and I thought Green Goblin, but I don't know who that is. I can't even see his body, so I can't... Other than his face, everything is black for me on screen. Who is that? Say it, hint.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Good. So he doesn't know, then I don't worry too much. Who is it? Who's that Tyrn? Who's that Skeletor? Where's Skeletor from?
I'm pretty sure he was from a cartoon
Skeletor.
a while ago,
Yeah, okay.
but I never watched it. I'm not 100% on it. Not 100.
Alright. Greenhouse dinner after getting home late. What do we got? Guacamole salad. Lettuce, carrot, turkey, guac, and store-bought guacamole blue cheese crumbles. Oh, hello. Damn. Saucy. He-Man. What? Thank you for sharing. 2 photos. Mudman. I've had that happened. Chicken tenders on Turkish bread rolls with 3 cheeses, ham and chipotle mayo, cheddar, vintage cheddar brie. I was about to ask, what are your 3 cheeses? We don't see many turkey dishes here. Hey, Molly. In Australia, not a lot of turkey. The recipe that I am making today is from the website, and it's, let me just check what the full name is. Citrus herb roast turkey, but I'm using chicken today. So it's super versatile. Not a lot of chicken, not a lot of turkey. I make turkey every year for Thanksgiving to celebrate with you guys. And I really love turkey, but it isn't very popular. Like, I would buy turkey breast at the delis, that's sliced, and I really enjoy it. But my family, I offered to make it for a roast dinner one night, and everyone was like, oh, turkey's really dry. I'm like, no, it's not if you do it properly. That looks so good. And what is on the side? Turkish bread roll. Chicken tenders. Is that another chicken tender here, Muddy? What's going on with my mouse? That's all right now. Just had a little hissy fit. Skeleton was from He-Man and the Master of the Universe. TV series. And then a movie. Okay, cool. Now I want a turkey sandwich. So we're going to do the same recipe that uses chicken, but you can use turkey. The recipe on the website says turkey, but I might do like slash chicken if you want. You just do a smaller version for less people. Turkey and cranberry sauce with mashed potato and gravy. Ooh, yum. So after everything that was happening with Chester last night, I tried to make some gnocchi. We had some leftover of the tomato pesto. I chopped up some tomatoes, onions, so bacon, onion, tomato, pesto, and something else. And then I added the gnocchi. The gnocchi was frozen, so I put it into the pot and then poured hot water over it. And it was clumping, it wouldn't stop clumping together. So they broke it apart a little bit. And then I put the lid on and went to my office just thinking that it would boil and like break apart. Went to my office. Then I was fussing over Chester, came back, and it burnt all to the side of the pan. So it was probably the worst tasting dinner I've made in a long time, and it was burnt, so I didn't eat much of it. It was a bit of a waste, but things happen. But, I just showing you guys I screw up and I make mistakes. Everyone does. It's fine. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it's not always losing because you're failing forward. You're learning from mistakes. Don't put frozen gnocchi into the sauce. You should cook it first. We should really defrost it first. And stay around. Don't let these go. All right. Dinner tonight for me and the little big guy, mac and cheese, broccoli, and cauliflower. Ooh, nice. Feeling like chicken and broccoli recently. I want something like really just like chicken with the first things first, Moroccan spices, and then some like steamed or cooked broccoli. Liz, my breakfast this morning, oatmeal with banana, honey, apples, and walnuts. Hey, Exceed, do you mind, what do you think on uploading that graphic into, so I can bring it up? The graphic that we created for social media, for the announcement?
Maybe after you share it.
Okay. My breakfast this morning, oatmeal with banana, honey, apples, and walnuts. See, do you want oatmeal for breakfast? Because that's making it.
Sure. We have an abundance of bananas.
But we don't have any milk. We have oat milk. I suppose.
And we've learned that you're not supposed to use water when
Yes. Yes. Exceed found that. Yes. Hello, everyone. Okay. All right. Do you want to know? Do you want to know our secret? Do you want to know our announcements? I'm going to need some proof that you guys are here, you're hanging out, you're attentive. So we need some noise, some action in chat. I actually feel sick.
Very big,
Steve.
ladies and gentlemen.
I feel sick because I feel like I'm not going to say it right, and I'm not going to hype it
There's
enough.
a lot to say. I don't think we've had a bigger announcement to share. I think that's fair.
This is probably one of the biggest things that's happened in our life. I just want to preface it. It was very unexpected with, the recent events, things happening in Australia. We didn't want this. We didn't really want this to happen, but we're very excited that it has. You're only here, Mouse. Only here for the announcement. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I know you guys are here and excited. Okay. So. Okay.
Why don't you have the general Discord open so that when you say it, I'll post the thing because I think that will help you articulate it. And that's Make with Molly.
Oh, no. Sorry, that one. Here we go. Okay, guys. Is this where... Are you going to do it in general or the big...
Yeah.
I'll do it in the Molly announcement.
Chill there.
The Molly announcement one. Do it there.
I'll put it in both, but yeah, that's fine.
No, don't only do it so that people see it in the announcement one. That's why we've got the thread. That's what the thread. That's the exciting thing, guys.
Yes,
We're announcing the thread.
Molly, if you're not in the thread, you don't get an update that there's a new message in the thread.
Oh, drum roll, please. Okay, guys. Exceed and I are very, very excited to let you guys know that we bought a house. And we are going to be creating, it's giving us the opportunity, very scary, very exciting. We are going to be building a stream kitchen, a new kitchen, creating a new kitchen for stream and living. And we're going to be moving in the next few weeks, and to celebrate with you guys, to helping with the cost of the renovations and the creating the new kitchen, you guys get 25% off everything in the merch store. So we wanted to celebrate. We also don't want to move as much stock to the new house, but it's really, really exciting. It's only for the next 2 weeks. We are very, very excited to share. We wanted to keep it under wraps. It's been killing us, me especially, because I wanted to tell everyone, I wanted to talk about it, that we bought a house and we're in the final processes of building the house with settlement and everything, and we're hoping to move in the next, in 3 weeks.
Absolutely, and what's really exciting is that we're not just buying a house, we're buying a house and renovating the kitchen. So we're basically moving in, tearing down the kitchen that's in there, and rebuilding a kitchen from our plans from the ground up to be a really great stream kitchen. So we want to make something that looks great on stream, that works really well as an everyday kitchen and a stream kitchen. We've got a lot of experience in it, and we're really excited to be able to bring something special and use this opportunity.
We've always loved renting, the ability to move, and we didn't know where our life would take us. But with the current circumstance, with COVID and everything, house prices, rental market and everything, a lot of people come back to Australia. It wasn't feasible for us to keep renting, and we wanted a base. We wanted for a while a base to create the community and the stream, and be able to make changes, to create a kitchen for you guys, to be able to get a better experience in the kitchen. And Jules, thank you so much.
For a paintbrush, less than 3.
Get your butts to the website and pick up some merch. 25% off everything. So it means that the packs have been further discounted. And we tried to work out, we sat for the last, few hours overnight trying to figure out how we could work out free shipping. It just wasn't feasible because the community is so spread out over the world, and the shipping costs are just didn't work out. So for a lot of you with your order, it will possibly be like you're getting free shipping, but 25% off is a huge amount, and we're hoping to put that towards the cost of building. I'm going to some places today or over the weekend to design, the idea that we have for the kitchen. We're limited in some aspects of space and renovation things, but we really want to make something with mainly the stream in mind, but also the ability to have a house that things are hidden as well, so we can hide the stream equipment when we live our day-to-day life, but then pop it up and have a really huge focus on quality of content, production value. No worries, Mouse, all good. Dirty Doobie, thank you very much. So amazing news, congratulations, Molly and Nixie. Thank you. We haven't told really anyone, even our friends. We just wanted to make sure that, we didn't want to announce anything and then, some issues. But it's really, really an exciting opportunity for us. Arash,
congrats on the house,
so
less than 3.
It's really a scary thing for us because, we have to start. Like the kitchen in there at the moment it's okay, but it's not something that we can stream in. So we will be taking some time off stream, and probably we're looking at about 4 weeks plus. So our plan is to stay active. We will not be streaming on this channel. We may not be streaming on the More Miss Molly channel, but our plan is to stay as active as possible in Discord and Instagram stories. So Instagram and Instagram stories, we're going to be pumping. So you guys are going to be getting updates with the renovation, the moving, and we're going to save those Instagram stories and those videos. And each week we're going to release a YouTube video with an update about what we're doing. And you guys can be a part of it. I'll be Instagram storying this weekend, going to check out samples of different products. And we want you guys to be involved because it's a stream, it's a community kitchen. And we're hoping that the support that we receive through merch sales, through, the next few weeks will go directly into that. It's going to be a really scary, expensive journey. And we're hoping that you guys are hyped for it. P-Dog, thank you so much for the 500 bits. What's the most important incorporation you want in the new kitchen? Lighting, Ethernet. So the new thing, my plans are, and you guys will hear about this with our idea. Our plan is to have an oven, but then the stove top at the front of the kitchen so that I don't have to have a portable stove, that we have a induction or a gas here. Yes, we bought a house and we're renovating, and you guys get 25% off the merch store. So it's your opportunity to get some aprons, water bottles, rep the Molly brand, and I know that...
And to really support us, because for those that have bought a house know that it's really exciting and it's really scary. And on top of that, we're trying to pull together something really special for stream.
Yep.
And make the most of the opportunity. And so it's a nice way to give you guys something back for supporting us.
Dirty Doobie, if you want to contact Smeg and organise, let them set up if anyone has any contacts and wants to know. So we did initially, we were floating the idea of creating a studio kitchen in the garage and having 2 kitchens, a stream kitchen and a real kitchen. But it's probably not feasible. We haven't got the plans and we haven't finalized anything yet. But then there would be the worry of, we were going to put a pantry in between. But then we would have no garage. We would be traipsing equipment throughout the different kitchens, and the cost as well of creating 2 kitchens.
Delicious.
Arash, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, everybody. Thank you so much for all of your excitement. We would rather put the small amount of money that we have left over, with the little bit that we have, to building a nicer kitchen with possibly, pop down. The idea is like pop down bench seats that have, movable equipment, and it can be hidden as much as possible. So we're just looking at designs. My mum is in a previous life an interior designer, and has some building plan expertise. So she's been helping me with measurements and trying to create some plans and things. We don't have the final plans yet.
Thank you so much, Arash and Liz.
Liz, thank you so much. $10. Oh my goodness, Liz, thank you very much. But yeah, you'll learn more about it. So Instagram, if you haven't followed Instagram, go and follow that, and YouTube. So we will not be streaming for a period of time. So settlement date is looking like in the next 3 weeks. And then from there, we'll slowly start to, break down the stream and the kitchen and stuff and move. So there'll be no Molly streams on this channel for a while, but we want to stay active in Discord. This is an opportunity. We ask for you guys to, we can discuss ways of keeping Discord active and the community active in the next few, over the next few months, and ways, different things that we can do together. I'm asking, the community members to step up, and, we're looking at running community events in Discord, games nights, little things to get involved. Gotta be active, Wolf says. Yeah. So it is, we're moving further south with everything. There's a huge building boom in the area that we are right now, and it's, for us, it isn't feasible to purchase in this area. So we're actually moving further south, but it's actually closer to my mum and some family. It's an area that I grew up some of my life, so it's a beautiful area. We look forward to, there's markets and things that we look forward to taking to you guys too. And it's a bit of a larger block than we are on here now. So garden, I can finally build a proper garden with maybe some fruit trees, the dogs play area, and maybe a spare room with a bed, with not all of our stuff everywhere. We can put nails in the walls, all the cool things when you own a house. The scary, there's a lot of it's scary, and but then that's a lot of it's exciting as well. Yeah, we will have guests. So the focus now is, streams as usual for the next few weeks, and then we'll be, possibly trying to still stream as we clean up, and we might be breaking down the green screen, things like that, and transitioning. Then we'll have a cutoff point where we're not streaming from, but we're staying active on social media, especially our Instagram. So Instagram, the biggest takeaway is the sale, obviously. Huge sale on the website. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. We're both just so grateful for you guys being a part of this and your excitement. We're south of the river, so more south than we are. I think it still classed as metro, but once we open up a PO box and stuff like that, you'll know the rough kind of general area. But we're not moving down to Margaret River or anything. As much as I would love to, it's a bit too far away from friends and family and things like that. Further from me, I know. As much as we love this area, and there's nothing here around. We don't really go to the city, except I will be this weekend. You can always travel. There's the freeway, there's the train getting upgraded. there's just a lot more potential, and we are homebodies ourselves, and we want to be able to create a home that we are proud of, but mainly the being like, especially in like this rental home, the worry that you have to do inspections, or you're not sure if, you know, we sign a year contract at a time and you not know if that's not going to be continued. We didn't know, we weren't sure that this was going to be renewed, and it has turned out that it isn't, that the owners want to sell the house. So we're getting, you know, being able to transition. So just having the ability to create a kitchen, because at the moment, you know, the setup is fantastic, but there's things that we've made to work, and you walk into the house and there's big tables and benches with equipment on it. It's just like you see the green screen, and we'd love the ability to be able to hide things, have a detachable green screen if possible. So there's things that we're going to be implementing over the next few months when we move into the house to see what works. I'm going to IKEA this weekend, or maybe tonight, to see costings of, you know, an IKEA kitchen, pantry, you know, things like that. So we're going to be discussing, we're going to be open with everything that's going on, but the merch sales, tips, cheers, bits, things like that go back into helping us create the kitchen. Helping us pay for bench tops, helping us pay for shelving in the pantry, and getting us up and running again faster was one of the main things. So if you have any questions, feel free. You could just, a green splashback. Yeah, it's a possibility. It may still eventuate that we have a green screen up all the time, but we'd love to be able to not, if possible.
We have a few ideas.
Things. Yeah. Prefabs can be great. I don't know about IKEA items though. Yeah, so I've heard some really good reviews. My mum's just, for a bar area in their house that they've just been renovating, they've got some Bunnings, so hardware stuff. I think it's, I don't know what brand exactly, but they really love it. And, you know, we're looking at, you know, bench tops and things like that we can add on secondary. Wonder if you can do an inbuilt retractable green screen. We've got some ideas. We're trying to figure it out. We'll see how we go. Caboodle, kit and caboodle. Yep. Caboodle kitchen. So, Exceed, who was that merch order for? Let's get this up. Exceed,
Well,
Exceed,
I
is
know
there
who
anything
it
that
was,
you...
but I don't know if they want me to say. Let me see if they put their name.
Do you guys, Exceed, is there anything that you want to add? Anything that you want to clarify that I said?
One moment. They did not put their name. I do know who it was, but it is going to California.
Jules? They did, but we never want to... Didn't they? We know their real name. If it's Jules. Is it you?
It is the Jewel of Cal.
Thank you, Jules. We never know if anyone wants to pronounce, like, you announce it on stream or whatever. So sometimes we know your guys' names, but we don't want to.
Yeah, so when you put the order through on the website, there's a little optional field where you can leave your name, and I take that as like you being cool with me saying who it is type thing.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I know Jules, I know your name, and you know you've ordered stuff from us before, but I don't want to assume that I can call you out like that.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit. My heart is going a million miles an hour. No, Thumbtack, no worries at all. Kitchens as my trade? No way. That's it. Might have to pick your brain then. Maybe we could create a channel or a thread in Discord that's about like trades and houses, and you guys can share me inspiration. I'll show you things that I'm looking at. Would that be something you guys are interested in? Exceed, can we, what are your thoughts on that?
Maybe.
I
for those that missed it,
Pinterest.
so the plan is there is definitely going to be some downtime on stream. There will be as little as possible, but we're expecting up a month or more. During that time, we'll obviously be very active on Discord, but the plan is to be very, very active on Instagram stories. There's lots of stories sort of showing you guys the progress and what we're working on every day. And then at the end of each week, we're going to be putting all of those stories that happen throughout the week into one YouTube video. So for those that maybe don't do Instagram, don't follow on socials, but still want to be involved and want to know what's happening, and for us to sort of keep the story, right? Because Instagram stories are lost after like 24 hours, so we want to be able to say, oh, go check out the VODs and
I can save them on Instagram as a
YouTube videos,
highlight.
and you'll be able to see. So you can also watch the sort of weekly YouTube video that sort of summarizes what's happening.
Except the bot's broken, so could you tell me people's bits and things like that, please?
Sure thing, one moment.
All right, gotta hop off. Congrats on the new house, guys. Can't wait to see the new setup.
Thank you so much for your support.
Aresh. Thank you, Aresh. Sorry, I was just reading P-Dog here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, and it really means a lot. And thank you for your tip. Just incredible. Yeah, it's been a really stressful last few weeks, and that's why I wanted to apologize for not being so present, especially for the Molly Test Kitchen team. The time, it's not going to be time off. It's going to be, we won't be on stream, but we'll be renovating. I'm going to be doing Exceed's going to have to work from the new house. But we're going to be doing DIY stuff, trying to save costs as much as we can. We've got some family members that are going to help. But the last few weeks has been super stressful. I didn't realize how much of a stress head I can be at times with the whole process, and just, sleepless nights, things, counting stuff, getting it all organized, and, feeling like you're really rushed. But I think it's going to help us feel more settled, and things might move a little bit slower.
Being in our own place and being able to make a really fantastic stream. I think the long-term wins will be huge for sure. Sensei started us off today, Molly.
Yeah.
37 months, tier 1. Thank you, Sensei.
37.
37 months.
Yep. Sam.
Then Sam came in with a tier 2 for 10 months on a 10-month streak.
Molly stressed? Never. I always thought I was like cool as a cucumber. Not. What's next?
Next up, Jewel of Cal cheered 500 bits.
Thank you, Jules. Cool.
P-Dog cheered 500 bits.
Got that one as well. Fantastic.
And then Aresh came in and gifted 5 tier 1 subscriptions.
There we go. And then we got a tip. Got a few tips. Guys.
Yeah, Liz tipped $10. Thanks, Liz. And for those that missed the news, Liz is done working until the 17th.
And there was another
She's
tip.
enjoying some time with her daughter before she leaves for college. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
And Iresh tipped $50. So the announcement was that we have bought a house and we'll be moving into it soon, but also that we're tearing out the kitchen that's in there and building a new kitchen from scratch that's sort of more tailored towards what we want to do for stream. As a way to sort of celebrate that and for you guys to get something for wanting to support us. We're doing 25% off everything in the merch store for the next 2 weeks.
5 subs for Aresh, thank you very much, and the $50 tip. Yeah, so it's your opportunity to grab some merch. It's only for 2 weeks only, so we wanted to be able to say thank you for and celebrate with you guys. So there's so much available. You've got your aprons, this one, as well as the half apron, water bottles, travel mugs, the whole pack, the mats especially. Like, they will never be like discounted like this, I don't think, ever again. I can't say ever, but you know, like it's a huge thing for us. But we wanted to be able to say thank you for your support, and hopefully, you know, the little bit of the, you know, profit that we get from the side will go into the new kitchen and help us move. It's going to be a big process with the renovations, and we're hoping to get them done as soon as possible. So we have 3 weeks until we start moving, and then we're looking like we might have about a month off. So yeah, get yourself onto the website. Lise, thank you for $10. Aresh, thank you for 5 gifted subs. P-Dog and Jules, thank you for 500 bits each. And it gives us the ability to do things with the green screen, with the kitchen, with the pantry that we've wanted to do for such a long time, but we've been held back by, you know, restraints and not being able to move things or bolt things to the walls, things like that. So it's going to allow us to be a lot more creative and give you guys a better program, a better experience. Hopefully create, you know, we'll have the bench area here. My plan is to put the sink won't be here. This will be a stove, stovetop, either induction. I would love gas, but we don't know with the whole movement of the kitchen with the gas. You know, we'd have to relocate it, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But
delicious.
Grumpy, just quickly popping in to say congratulations.
Just quickly
This
popping
is
in to say
fantastic news.
congratulations. This is such fantastic news, laughing face.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, damn it, my tissues. I'm gonna go and grab the tissues. 2 seconds. Yeah, so I was saying before, I wanted to apologize because, you know, we haven't been as active in Discord or Molly Test Kitchen. You know, the recipes, and there's been some delays. But I hope you guys now understand that we've been doing stuff, getting stuff ready, prepping, going to meetings and things. So that's why I've been saying I've been going to meetings, and being called away, you know, having to rush down to the house for inspections, things like that. So the store banner. All right, so we've got Jules, merch, and Grumpy Gamer. How many months exceed? Oh, there we go. Just 21. It's on the screen.
Thank
So I
you,
just said
Grumpy Gamer.
Grumpy Gamer, thank you for 21 months. And Jules, thank you for your merch order. I'm going to change the colour. It needs to be brighter. And now I've just screwed up my pen because I've mixed red and white together. Good one, Molly. Is there any merch that you guys have been looking at that you're thinking of picking up? I can thoroughly recommend this guy.
For those that maybe new, I'm not sure, but basically we've never put our merch on sale before, so it's not something that we often do. It's not something that we plan on doing again in the near future. So I guess you could say we're not like a lot of other stores where you can expect a lot of sales and you just sort of hang around until something does go on sale. If you're interested in picking something up, I'd encourage you to do so now, because that would be a great help to us, but also because it's very unlikely to go on sale again anytime soon.
With the way that we do it, we try and work with a company to create something that is as high quality as possible, and we want to keep the costs down as low for you guys. So we've, brought it down as much as we can. We would love to be able to give free shipping, but depending on what you do buy, then hopefully the cost is as much as shipping would be. And you guys pick up some bangers, especially the silicone mats, aprons. They're such fantastic quality. I think that the people in chat who have already got merch can attest. Some bangers in there. Sam says the mask, the flask, the water bottle flask, won't disappoint. I can vouch for it. And also the tote bag, love them. Yes. So I'll grab the tote bag. It's just here because I was using it all day yesterday. It's got all my notes and my tape measure and everything. Look at this. So this is the tote bag, and it's actually laminated inside. So you have, it's not waterproof, but you can wipe it out, and it just saves from any mess, spills, things like that. It protects the bag, and it's great shopping. It's very heavy duty. When do you move into the new house? So we start the move, settlement is on the 19th, and we'll start moving kind of that weekend, but there's, I'll start packing probably over this weekend, packing things up, boxing. We're going to be doing small trip, possibly hiring a small truck for ourselves, and doing small trips in one day, the small stuff. And then we're getting some guys, like a moving company, just to do the furniture and move that, because we have moved this house ourselves 4 times, and the furniture itself is really heavy. We have a little bit of a ramp, like a steeper driveway, and we wouldn't be able to do it ourselves. We could get friends and family, but it's kind of the time of the year where my dad has just hurt his knee. So on the farm, he's possibly got a meniscal tear and hurt himself. It's my stepdad's birthday weekend, so they have people at their house, and we don't want to intrude. But we also, we need to focus on getting out of the house and getting back to work as soon as possible. So then the renovations start. So we always say to ourselves every year, Claws and Whiskers, we say to ourselves, we're never moving again. We're always getting movers. But, then it's the ease of it and the cost of it as well. It's easier to do it yourself sometimes. However, we have a lot on at the moment with the organisation and the process. And we want to save as much money as possible, because we are trying to scrimp and save for the kitchen. And, only the necessary stuff, the big heavy stuff that we can't do, that we're going to get that team to come in, just 2 guys in the truck. Then you see the quote, right? Yeah. So it's going to be a fun process, but I'm just thrilled that you guys are going to be a part of it, and I'm thrilled to do like a little renovation series. There's some things like the bathroom, maybe in a few years, I'm thinking of maybe not fully renovating, just painting the tiles and things. But the house itself is so lovely. It's got a nice backyard, nice outdoor area that's part of it is covered. So we're thinking it will be the perfect opportunity for outdoor streams all year round, and setting that up as well. And I've torn my meniscus. Yeah, so I said, let's get into some food and cooking. By the way, we're making the kourompedis, which is the shortbread recipe for Make with Molly. So these are Greek shortbread. it's actually quite funny because my dad hurt himself in the most farmer way, like the most country way. A sheep ran into him. And when, so I rang him to tell him that, you know, the house was looking good, and we was going to do an inspection, and he said to me, he would answer the phone and say, hello? And I was like, hello? He's like, I'm in emergency. I'm like, with grandma? Because my grandma lives on the farm as well. And he was like, no, for me. I'm like, what's going on? He goes, oh, a sheep ran into me. Last time I was with him, I was probably about 5. A sheep ran into him and broke his leg. And so he had to crawl over and get over the fence, get on the motorbike, and I had to drive him as like a 5-year-old back to, as he laid on the back of the four-wheel motorbike, sorry. He had to go to hospital and he broke his leg. So I was assuming that happened again, and I was like, Dad!
I already have the one of everything bundle, so I will just tip Congrazzles on the house less than 3.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Taryn. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Thank you for supporting our kitchen fund, our house fund. Telling my story about my dad. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you, Taryn. And we're grateful for you having you were the first person, one of 2 that have bought the one of everything bundle. And every merch that we own. And thank you for supporting us and being an amazing human, amazing mod. Guys, this thing wouldn't be possible without you guys. And it's just a new chapter. Kind of like when I tried to crash tackle a dog trying to escape the pet store the other week. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? You didn't tell us about that. So I've got sugar and I've got flour. Butter's in the fridge. I need almonds. So any questions about the announcement, the merch sale, everything, let us know. Let us know. Remember, it's for 2 weeks, so there's heaps of time to get things in order, and you have 2 weeks only. It's going to be closed off after that. Gives me some time to pack your orders, write your personalized notes, put a little treat in there if I can, and get them off before we move house. So they'll be one of the last things that we do in this house. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, who was that?
Well, it was a twofer, and because they wrote a nice little comment. It was Royal Wrecked.
Yes.
My girlfriend and I love watching your streams together.
Royal.
Thank you, Mr.
so
and Mrs.
much.
Royal.
Thank you. Alright, I'm just making sure I've got everything.
Wait, it could be Mrs. and Mrs. Royal. Sorry, that was wrong to assume.
Yes, that is right, Seed. Mr. and Mr. Yeah, could be anyone. But thank you, and Royal and Mrs. Royal. The Royals. Thank you for the Royals. It really means a lot. I'll get your heart up there. Okay, so we're gonna need either orange or lemon. We're gonna go with orange. I feel like we're gonna go fresh orange. Powdered sugar, icing sugar. These are the best cookies ever. These are like celebration cookies too. Today's Make with Molly. So the community we're gonna go through what they've been cooking for Make with Molly. And we don't have another Make with Molly. We haven't planned. We don't know when the next Make with Molly will be. So July, August, September. We're probably looking at October will be the next Make with Molly, I'm guessing. We don't want to make any So, Sam, 2 weeks from today. So it's the 14th of August is the end date for the cutoff for the sale. We're all moving Somali and cockroaches. Sounds good. All right, let's go into here. The 14th of August, the sale ends. We wanted to make sure that you guys had enough time if you needed to... I swear I bought oranges. Oh, they're here. Damn it. Give you enough time, as many people as possible to get involved. I know that we know that shipping is one of the biggest issues, and you know the cost we always try to keep down as low as possible. We make the contributions for the stream. Merch is a huge way of supporting the channel and the production, and for our small little business of Miss Molly Makes. And fantastical. But if if there's no merch, there's other ways. But I'm making sure everything's going to be a little bit extra special. The orders that I pack, we're going to somehow make them extra special. They're going to be something possibly included inside. It was my good deed of the day. I normally avoid dogs, but I always step up in an emergency. I think it was in the politics channel. Did you see that video where the guy was doing a press conference, and then someone was yelling behind him, and he took out and tackled a guy? Just reminds me of Claws and Whiskers going. Yes, that's a great thing. Wolf said keeping Discord active is a good free alternative. A good way to support the community is being active in Discord, posting community contributions through all things food, posting what you're eating and cooking, asking questions. We're looking, possibly at running some community games nights or community chat nights, and your way of keeping the community active over the, it's a very, very scary thing, not only buying the house, but taking time off stream. If you guys know that just taking a day, a extended break at all, is a huge, possibility that you viewers and things will find another stream, disengage from the community. It's very, very big on our minds, so we want to make sure that you guys are being involved in the whole process, in the in the renovation, and hyped for us to get back. Sam, games night gaming and tech will probably be the right thing. I've missed interacting with my followers. Yeah. I started. Nice! That's fantastic, Claws and Whiskers. Love it. Okay, so we're doing, the first recipe is the shortbread. And so this recipe is in Discord, in the Make With Molly channel. This is the Greek shortbread. So the ingredients are very simply butter, sugar, flaked almonds, some orange zest, some plain flour, vanilla, bean paste, vanilla extract, and then once they're cooked, then you dust them in powdered sugar. So they're super delicious, sweet, great for sharing, great for eating on your own. They're like buttery, soft, I don't know what you like, a cloud. Yeah, it's worth the time up. Yeah, we're very, very, it's going to be an amazing opportunity for us to create different content and boost our social medias, hopefully. Be more active in Instagram. It's going to be super weird, not streaming. But I know you guys are going to love it. All right. I'm going to use this one. Royal, thank you so much for your merch order. Please let me know if I've missed anything so far. Royal. Thank you for your merch order. And there we go. A Royal Rectum. Damn. Now, Butter. Butter, butter, butter. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I want to ask a question. No, when you guys heard that we had an announcement, what were you... Did we surprise you? Did you expect it? Alrighty. Now, we want 125 grams of butter. $165, cool. Just a little bit more. Oh my goodness. No, we were very surprised. ... says Wolf. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. Ba, 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 ba. Definitely surprised. Hey, Dex. Wolf, you did. The mods did. The mods, we mentioned it, I think, once in mod chat that we were looking, but I think the mods were less surprised because we'd been on and off talking about it in mod chat for like a month. Yeah. I admit I had an inkling. I thought there was either a baby or an announcement. Yes, I think that's when it's like a female has an announcement. I think that's what everyone goes to, but not anytime soon. Okay, I'm gonna pre Dalvin. So I am on Pinterest. So I've been pinning some stuff over the last few days and like weeks. So it was a house announcement, I guess. Did they buy one? Yes, we're in the final stages of buying a house, Dex, and it's a little bit more south, and we have the possibility of making our stream kitchen. So renovating and upgrading. This is it. So we bought a house. So finance got approved yesterday. So that was what we were waiting on to, make the announcement, making sure that it was all going to plan. We've got a few things to finalise with the settlement, but it looks like it's going ahead in the next, in the 19th is the date. And then we are building a stream kitchen. So we're renovating the bathroom, the kitchen area that's there. We're going to move that, and we don't know how much things are going to cost. We don't know how much time it's going to take, but we're hoping that we can get it, as streamable level in 4 weeks after we stop streaming. At least a month. So we're going to be making videos. So Instagram stories, we're going to be That is rain. Yeah, so strong. Let's have a look outside. Holy crapola. Look at that. It has been so windy. It knocked our bin over twice. So I think the bin is just like laying on the floor now. Comes and goes. It's a woolly day. One of the big worries I'm nervous about is all that garden. I have to pull up that and dig out. Hopefully my dad's coming. Unfortunately, he hurt his leg, so maybe in a few weeks we've got to dig out all of the soil and remove that whole garden. Can't wait to see the flash new kitchen. Are you going to renovate any other areas? Because we own the house, we'll be able to do things over the next few years. There's a few little changes that we possibly want to make. The main bathroom is a little bit old and dated, but I have an idea of, painting the tiles and things to keep it, make modernized. It's an older house. It's plain white walls, white tiles. Nothing nothing fancy really, but it means that we can make it our own and can do like you guys know that I am big in DIY and I love doing things myself. Exceed is keen. We're gonna be covering ourselves in paint and putting together furniture and putting things up on the walls for the first time. And the house itself has mainly new carpets throughout, but with the renovation we may need to put new flooring maybe, because it's currently stuck onto the ground and the tiles, so we may need to, but that's when we can afford to type of thing. We just focusing on the kitchen and the bones of the kitchen as much as we can, create the kitchen to stream and make progress as we can. It's going to be a long process, but it's an amazing opportunity to be able to create something new and something that's ours. I love Australia, but I don't live there. Channeling my inner Shayna Blaze. Yes, we're...
Who dat?
She's the chick from The Block, the blonde lady. There will
I only
be...
know Scott. Scott his name?
Deck says be sure to keep the Amazon wish list up to date for the new house. I don't think I can put IKEA bench tops and things like that on the wish list. But, a fantastic way, because we want to make sure that you guys, we're always wanting you guys to get something for your support. So merch is a fantastic way. We being here, being active in Discord, subs, tips, is probably the best thing. But sharing with the community, gifting things, it all goes, it all adds up and it all makes a difference. I know you can't put big stuff on there, like, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get you.
Oh, she's one of the judges.
Dishwasher on Amazon? Guys, like, we'll just get a community dishwasher. No shoes allowed. I'll put a sign on there. No shoes allowed. And then this will be able to go on there. I never turn this around because I just love that one too much. What? They're not Crocs. Selling Houses Australia. Okay. Miss Molly ritually sacrifices a person to the cooking gods live on Instagram. Oh my goodness. But, yeah. All right. So, with an electric mixer, beat together the butter and sugar. So I'm just going to soften this just slightly. Or I might do 6 seconds. Just pick that up and move that. Beat the devil out of it. Does anyone know where that reference is from? See, I don't get too many references, but I got that one. You guys give me a hard time. So we had a hard enough time finding this place, and we were trying to find a house with a nice kitchen that was, affordable. But then we decided that we just change what we were looking for. Initially, we were going to find a house with a bigger garage and we were going to create a studio garage, but then we would have no garage to put our cars. So we found this place. We love it. It's so lovely. And just, it's going to be fantastical.
Lots of backyard space.
Yes. Sia P Dog, thank you so much for your support and thank you for being here to celebrate with us. We hope you have a fantastic night. That's from This Old House. This Old House. You know what that came to my head? This Old House. He played one, but that's This Old Mouse, isn't it? We are gonna
Big
get it.
garden bed steps.
So when we move from a house, last time we moved, we did a house tour before we left. So it possibly might be something we would do a house tour of this house, but remember, we're quite private people with our location and our living space and things like that. You guys see the kitchen and you see some snippets on different streams that we do throughout, you see the parts of the house, but we won't do a proper house tour of the new house. This is so nice. Okay, so I want 1/4 cup of sugar. I don't need that anymore. 1/4 cup of sugar. So, my mum now, she lives further away, and so we're going to be closer to her. But I'm going to IKEA. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Exceed's working, so and some of my girlfriends, I just want someone to come with me and tell me what to do, help me. Some part of it over the last few weeks, I'm like, just someone do it all for me. I just want to go to sleep and then wake up, and then we own the house, or we found a house that we like and we're moved in and whatever.
Delicious.
Good morning.
DJ, hello, 15 months. Damn. Thank you so much. So I don't know how many of you guys have bought a house and gone through the process as a first homeowner. It's scary because you just feel like there's not enough education out there for like what to be aware of. You just feel like everyone's trying to screw you, and all these costs just pop up, and you're like, is that planned? It's when it comes to everything with
On
the
top
bank,
of that,
you've got to make all
of your
decisions quick.
decisions have to be made immediately.
Yeah, it's like,
It's so easy to screw up.
and it's like you find a house, and in the same day that we found this house, we went to see it, we liked it. There was possibly someone else putting an offer in, and so we were rushed and we put an offer in. We weren't told that the person didn't put an offer in, and so kind of rushed our process. And Exceed's only seen the house once. I've been there now 3 or 4 times, but it's just very, very rushed, and then you've got to organize, you've got to know everything, you've got to have all this documentation ready, and you're terrified of delaying anything. It becomes an emotional decision, and then you build, you move into the house. Some people only see like a house like once or twice. We're very lucky, the real estate agent is nice and has let me through, and I've taken measurements and photos and things, but yeah, it's you could move in and then you're like, oh my god, I actually don't like this house. That's what I was fearful of. The second time I went and saw it, after we put the offer in, I went to see it, and I said to Exceed, I love it. Like, it's so much potential, with some tweaks and changes for us to make. He was like, he messaged me and he said, oh, good, glad. I was worried that you wouldn't like it. And I was like, so was I. So it's all working out. DJ Tim Tam. Thank you very much. I didn't put the number. 15 months. Guys, seeing you guys continue your subs, being a part of the community. It's all a way to support us as a community and this new chapter. I had about 30 minutes to see the house before making a decision. Goodness me. Dex, and you happy with how it turned out? All right, we're going to keep mixing this. So the basis of good shortbread doesn't have any eggs. It's basically butter, sugar, and flour. The more buttery it is, the more fluffy, flaky, and delicious. The more sugar, the more crunchy it is. So the more sugar, you're actually not creating a shortbread, you're creating a sugar cookie. So that's why it's crunchy and chewy, whereas we want it to have a little bit of sweetness, just a touch. But today we're going to add some orange zest and some flaked almonds. Okay. And we're not, we know that you guys possibly, a lot of you already own your own home and gone through this process, so can understand. We're not the first one, we're not the last one to buy a house. But, it's a very exciting time, especially because we get to do some renovations and involve you guys with the stream and the community. Thank you. So, you guys see this aerographic? There's 25% off for the next 2 weeks. So
What?
ending the 14th
You've been showing a
of
graphic. What's
August. Yeah, no, but like I don't have to go into Disco. I can't just like pop it up.
Oh, I see. One moment, please.
So for the next 2 weeks, so 2 weeks from today, ending on the 14th of August, we have 25% off all of the merch on the website. So that including we've tweaked the packs, so they're now 25% off. There's a huge discount on, and it's something that we've never done, and we won't discount it like this ever again. It goes into helping us pay for the new build and everything for the new stream kitchen. So it is like, we didn't want to put a goal like for a goal for how much we're trying to raise, and because we didn't want to confuse it. It's we thought that it would be better to, because we want you guys to feel like you're being a part of it and you're supporting, but then you also get some sweet merch, mats, aprons, things like that to use. The merch that we have released, majority of it has been stuff that you guys have asked for and you guys are keen for. And while we can't afford to do free shipping, depending on what you buy, it can possibly work out that you get a larger discount than that. I took the sticker off. There we go. So, half an orange zested. That's kind of roughly it, right? Yes, that's what I was saying. The more merch you guys buy, the less I need to pack. Well, we need to pack and move. It's heavy, especially those silicone mats. They're all stacking up. All right, put that over there. Hey, Mr. Mina, thank you very much. Okay. Buy the heavy stuff, guys. Buy the heavy stuff. And then we don't have to find a big enough place to put it, to store it. Yum. Okay. So from there, it says the almonds and the... Okay. So... we've got the sugar we've used, flour we're gonna pop in. What am I doing? Flaked almonds. So a quarter of a cup of these guys, and we want to toast them, so I'm going to quickly pop them in a pan. Oven's preheated. Exceed, what do you think for you is one of the things you're most excited for? What do you...
the long-term stuff is what I'm excited for. The stability, knowing you have a house, knowing where you're going to live in 12 months at the end of your lease.
Yep.
That sort of confidence in that comes with owning your own house will be amazing.
Yeah.
And, I know that we're going to be able to do amazing things on the stream. We're going to be able to finally build and bring to life these ideas that we've had that you just can't do, or it's not feasible to do in a rental. I'm really excited about what we get to achieve over the long term.
Yep. So tell me, the Molly mats, with the discount, what can people get them for? So these are usually 40.
The graphic is up, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. So if you guys ever wanted a mat or two, maybe a pack. So there's 2 designs of the mats. These are silicone wrapped, fiberglass and silicone. So these are usually $40.
Yeah, in Australian dollars, the mats go for $40 each. There's 2 different designs. And for the next 2 weeks, we've got 25% off everything in the merch store at MissMollyMakes.com. You can pick up a mat for $30 Australian dollars, which is an amazing deal. If you've used this mat before, you know that that's a bargain. And if we convert it to US dollars, means you can pick up the mat now for just over $22 US, which sounds like a pretty damn good deal to me as well.
All right, 250 grams of flour. I just realized I did this recipe half in grams, half in cups. Silly Molly. These are probably one of my favorite merch. The water bottle I use every day, the silicone mat is... Hey, Wolf says very worth. Yeah. So, Jules and Royal picked themselves up some merch already. I'm excited to get them packed and get them off in the next few days. Got to chat to Exceed about... We're gonna make you sure you get a personal note from Exceed and myself, and for the next 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks only. It'll go so quickly. And so I know that there's been a lot of people that have been waiting to get their hands on merch, and huge discount. Okay, we have vanilla bean extract. So this is just add the flour, orange, and then this is our vanilla extract. We added another bean in a few days ago, and some more whiskey, like that.
So we're not doing breakfast?
Nah. I decided against it. We're gonna put our chicken in. I'll get you some breakfast in a minute. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll come out and make myself some wheat
Oh
bix.
yeah, because you got your wheat bix out already. Touch of water, guys, just to bring it together. You don't want to add too much water if you're worried about the mixing, and the more you mix it, the more water you add. It's going to change the texture and create more gluten, so it won't be as fluffy and flaky. So you can add vodka, which I think we might. Oh, she's! I forgot my toasted almonds. Damn it! Hey, Make with Molly Day today, guys. So we're gonna go through in a minute what everyone's been cooking and making. There's 2 giveaways. Today one will be announced, and then the next one will be on Monday's stream. Vodka. So today is Christmas in July. Last month's winner was Sam and Levy. So I'm excited to see everyone's submissions. Have you guys been watching the Olympics? What have you been watching over the last few days? Last night I was watching the gymnastics final. Congratulations, USA. But I'm even more excited because Brazil came second, and it was like 1 point something points that the difference between first and second. And she is the first Brazilian to medal. I think that's what they were saying in gymnastics, which is so amazing for the country. You guys know Brazil is such a beautiful country that is close to my heart, and just even more special. You know, when you see countries and competitors getting success. The triathlons, I haven't seen any of running or sports, track and field or anything. Oh, has it not? It's not started, Exceed just said. The triathlon, okay. I suppose they have that, that's the stadium, I don't know. We've got to make sure everything's kind of staggered starting. Matala Kane, how you doing? Philippines got the medal for the first time. Oh god. This orange zest is like not good. Hopefully it mellows when it cooks. It's like super bitter. Just wash my hands. Matala Kane. The girl had a hard time finding sponsorship to get there, and now she is good to go. That's fantastic. That is so awesome. Especially now, with COVID and how hard it is. Exceed was telling me yesterday that it was an Australian. What sport was he in? Cross-country cycling. And I spotted an Exceed shadow. He's here, he's just making himself breakfast. So he had to make the decision 18 months ago if he was going to go to the Olympics, and if because of COVID, he had to be separated from his family for that time. And he had to make the decision if he was going to go and if he was going to stay in, I think they have to, maybe because of the weather, I don't know how it works. He trains in another country. Like he said, he was already overseas. So he had to make a decision whether he would not come back. And did you say won gold? No. He came third, so bronze medal. But now he said he's excited to see his family and see his daughter. Imagine the sacrifices that, I just don't think we fully understand these top athletes and the sacrifices that they make and decisions, to... Thank you, Jigga. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. How's your week been? Okay, so I've just added the almonds in there. Yes! Yay, left. We bought a house. It just means that we're no longer renting. And to celebrate and to help with the move, we're doing 25% off the merch store for the next 2 weeks. And we are going to be slowly renovating parts of the house. And the main thing is the kitchen, to make a stream-worthy kitchen and pantry. So it's very, very exciting. A little bit scary, very exciting at the same time. Oh, you'll pop over with the kids? Matala, I thought you were going to say you were going to leave them home with Beck. I said to my stepdad, because he's been renovating their house and he's offered to help us. And I was like, oh, at least if you come to my house, I'll give you some nice food and make sure you're looked after. And he laughed. Yeah, for us, it's very, very exciting. It's very daunting, your first home, especially, but the small renovations and things we want to change for the focus of the stream, that's what we've gone into. The whole process is looking for a house that we wanted a really nice kitchen, of course, but not in our price range. We couldn't find anything that was a good fit. So we decided to buy an older house with a few, we could make a few tweaks and changes, some DIY stuff, and create a kitchen and create an area for stream. Gives us the opportunity to control what we want to do, storage spaces and things, but it's further south and it's so many more opportunities for new stuff. Yeah. Makes me a little bit nervous being, as much as we love roots and things like that, I get a bit nervous. I'm like, I want to be able to travel and if an opportunity arises or whatever, but it gives us a base. And it's the biggest part is for the stream for growth, being able to create the content that we want to do with green screens and make changes to the house. Home base, that's it. And hopefully we can add value to the house, and if and when the time is to move on, then we can improve it for the new owner. So see how we go. But yeah, 25% off. All the merch on the packs and everything have been further discounted. It's a great way to rep the community and also support us in creating the kitchen. Maybe I'll write the supporters on the bottom of the cupboards or something like that. Give your names on everything. All right. Definitely want an apron. Fantastical. Yeah. We wanted to make sure that we did it for as long as possible until we needed to start packing up and moving and have time to pack all the orders and get everyone's notes in. We probably won't have a discount like this because our huge focus is on quality for the aprons and the mats and all the merch, and we want to make it as cost effective as possible. So we pushed it to 25%, and it's going to be great to see it in your guys' hands. Yayla, that's really lovely. Thank you. Do you know? Did you say you had a date of when you're going to go back? How's it feel? I bet it's like a bittersweet moment, right? Because being back to the job that you love and the students that you love, but going back to work at the same time and not being home with Bub. Really good stuff. I got confirmed for some more shoots next week. So cool. Fabulous. That's really awesome. Okay, so this is it. This is our dough. And what we're gonna do is grab a bit at a time. So there's a little bit darker bits because I toasted it just a touch too much. I wasn't gonna toast it at all, and then I was like, no, it's better when it's toasted. The website, missmollymakes.com, Molly. Exclamation mark merch, maybe? There we go. Close. 25% off for 2 weeks only. We've got full aprons, half aprons, 2 different types of the Molly mat, water bottles, tote bags, and travel mugs and stickers. I think that's all. So get it while it can. It is not going to be discounted like this again, and helps us not have to move it. Alrighty. 30-ish hours with a new temperature contract. Grocery manor hours.
Delicious.
Hey, Bales!
Congrats on the house.
Thank you very much.
What you making, Molly?
This here are kurumpedes. I think that's how you pronounce it. These are Greek shortbread. So you roll it into a bowl, and then you can do it in two different ways. So sometimes they're like this. They're like a thumbprint cookie. Kind of like you just warm it up in your hand like that, and then you kind of want to put a thumbprint in like that. Or you can make them into like a crescent kind of thing. Like, Bales, let me get your cookie hot up. Thank you so much. So they kind of look like that. Like a crescent. Wow. They're so good. Once you bake them, then you let them cool and oh, excuse me. You dust them with powdered icing sugar. Oh, damn. So the recipe is in Discord. Once I get these in the oven, we're going to go through Make with Molly. Make with Molly submissions. So, do you guys have if you have any questions about how things are going to work in the next few months, let me know. If you have anything, you know, that you're wanting to know about the move, the house, where our big focus is on, we won't be streaming, but we'll be creating videos. So Instagram stories and Instagram highlights, and then each week we're going to put that all together, and we're going to be making some YouTube videos, some like vlogs. It's going to be like the renovation station.
So just to be clear, the Instagram stories will be made into a YouTube video. It won't be like recordings or anything specifically made for YouTube.
Yeah.
I just got concerned when you say vlog because
Oh, sorry.
that usually has a different
Yes.
expectation on YouTube.
Yes. Bales, we possibly will do a tour of this house when we leave. We won't do one of the new house. We did the same thing when we moved from our last house. That dry your wets, wet your dries. Now we're cooking. Dry your wets, wet your dries. And don't you put powdered sugar on, or are they when they're still warm? You can. Yeah. You want them to be like not too hot though, like piping hot. Yeah, coolish. Cool warm. I suppose it sticks a little bit better, yeah. I need an apron and mat bundle. Yeah, you do. Yeah. It's all the new stuff, I think, isn't it? Oh no, all the new stuff is the water bottles and mugs. Yes. So if you haven't checked out Instagram and YouTube, go and follow them because you don't want to miss out on the content. Hello, caffeinated couple. We bought a house. It's final, the final process. Settlement is coming in the next few weeks, and then we're going to move. And we're doing some renovations, so we're going to be taking some time off. And to celebrate with you guys and help with the renovation costs, we're doing a sale on merch. I should make a bowl and then push them on. Make them weird sized. Nothing
Welcome
says in their
in,
move
Cad.
house, is it? Hey, Cad. Zero Cool, that's so cool. Congratulations to you guys as well. Great work, Molly. Bonus goal, right? So there has been a delay with the cookbook, and it will give me some time to work on that as well. once we, in our downtime, well, there's not going to be, you know, when we're not streaming time. But I'm going to be getting grubby. Exceed and both of I are going to be doing some DIY, putting furniture together, building our kitchen. It's not going to be fancy. It's going to be a beautiful stream kitchen, though. It's going to be ours. October 11th to 17th. So yes, we might need to get rid of that date. So the date will probably be the mid-August to September will be our renovation-cation. Okay. I don't want to put these on 2 trays. Run the gauntlet and hopefully they don't spread too much. So Instagram, Discord, YouTube. Okay. Thank you. It is very, very stressful, Zero. Yes. When do you guys move in? Or have you moved in already? If you're doing charity streams, make sure you let me know so I can promote them. Oh, thank you. Yes. We had an opportunity in September come up, but unfortunately because we're going to be moving. And we have had people offer, our family offer us to be able to stream in their kitchens and things. We possibly might make some stuff work if we can, but there won't be any streams on this channel. We possibly may be, you know, we don't want to promise anything. There may be some stuff on More Miss Molly, but probably nothing is going to be scheduled. The best way is to stay in Discord, stay active. We would love you guys to, as community members, as pillars of the community, keep active, keep posting, keep the discussions going, where the mods are and some community members are talking about running games and community nights. We'll pop in there if we can and chat and hang out as much as we can, and you know, just keep the community going while we're not streaming. But Instagram, we're going to be huge. Over this weekend, I'm going to go to IKEA. I'm going to go to some house stores, looking at some, you know, samples and things for a kitchen. You know, IKEA and Bunnings, the hardware store, are going to probably be the most cost-effective way to build a kitchen. We'll probably have to put it together ourselves, but we have a few tradespeople that my mum knows that possibly might help, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Best part of buying a house is paying to fix your own dishwasher. I'm not looking forward to things happening and then having to fix them ourselves. It is probably one of the luxuries of living in a rental. But hopefully the cost of living is going to be, once we get everything sorted, the cost of living may be a little bit, it's going to help. It's all going to help, and it's going to be ours. The important thing. I'm just going to get over this little bump of doing the kitchen. Just a little bump. All right. Hey, Katie. Welcome in, everyone. If I haven't said hello to you, thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. Thanks for celebrating with us. We've had some subs, resubs, tips, merch orders. It all matters, and it's going into the new stream kitchen, the new community stream kitchen. Okay, we got them. Look how yellow they are. Beautiful butter, a little bit of orange zest in there. Hopefully they don't spread too much. Okay. But like Minnow said, the dishwasher, we're gonna have to buy a dishwasher, our own dishwasher, a new oven. So now you guys know why we were discussing
in this one, Molly.
Yes. Now you guys know why we were discussing double ovens. It's probably not going to work out. The cost and also the way the kitchen, you know, may be being built. We haven't finalized anything. We don't know. You know, with renovations, you can hope the quotes and stuff come back good, but you also open yourself up to things going wrong and delays. And so I think we're just going to possibly just get an oven like this, a 900 ml oven. This is a good brand. It's not expensive, Blanco, not too expensive, and had good success with it. I don't want, I want things to last, and I want quality, but we're also, it's not our dream kitchen, and we've got to be really cost effective and get, the focus is to get back to streaming as quick as possible, because that's how I earn my income, and how I can, part of my way of supporting the family. So we're very, very wary of that. So for some part of it, it may be, not a complete kitchen. We're going to be building and changing as we go, but we're going to take enough time that it's good to where we want it. And then there's other little small things around the house that we're going to change, in the next few years. Better be a new power hour room. The hour of power room.
I would have streamed Halo if you'd given me your key, buddy.
What do you mean his key? What did he have? Did he have a?
He got a
key?
special invite to the new Halo.
And did he play?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like live right now. So he would choose to watch you instead, Molly.
Is the oven preheating? The oven is on. You mean the oven in the new house? I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it's turned off. There's an oven in the kitchen right now it's a small oven. So possibly we could just buy another small oven and have two ovens. I don't know how it's going to work. We might. I don't know the resale value. The house at the moment is super basic. The kitchen isn't fantastic. It's a weird shaped kitchen. And it's part of the walkway. So you've got, as you walk in, it's got like the oven and a tiny little stove. It's one of those old ones where you turn it and like press the button and it ignites. And that's on the right. And then, because that's your main hallway through the house, it has this weird shaped kitchen. So we're going to try and like relocate it if we can. But it's all down to how much it costs as well to relocate with drain pipes and water and things like that. So, old kitchen, you're so basic. Alrighty, let's get into some Make with Molly action, shall we? Hey, Cupcake Cannibal. If you're just joining us, you haven't seen, we bought a house. We're building a stream kitchen. We're really poor now. 25% off everything in the merch store for the next 2 weeks. Okay? So this is here. If you're not into merch, there's other ways that you can support the build and the process of building the kitchen. It all adds up. It goes back into our piggy bank, our Molly piggy bank, and just letting you guys know that this helps a huge amount, but it also gives you guys something back for you guys to rep. And I know there's a lot of you that, I know, we would love to give free shipping if we could. Unfortunately, it's not possible. Shipping to different countries is different prices, and we like to keep costs down with the merch as much as possible. So we have a little bit on top of this, the little bit on top that will go into the piggy bank and help us with the build, and it all adds up and will help. I thought we had until December.
Very good. Molly, I think we've mentioned the merch enough times today.
Yep.
We can probably move on.
Yes, definitely. Oh. Cool. All right, let's go. Are you ready? Hold on one moment. Un momento, por favor. Okay. So, house stuff, all done. Let's focus on Make with Molly. Make with Molly. Here we go. Alrighty. So, the theme for Make with Molly was Christmas in July. And how many participants did we have exceed? Submissions?
11.
11. So definitely really proud of those people that got involved and submitted. We've been trying something new in the last 2 months, and there'll be the next one, we haven't planned, but it will probably be at least a distance. So we're going to give you enough notice that you've got heaps of time to get involved, and we want to know, what would help you guys to get involved and what you guys would like from us to cook and get involved in and play along. So we have here, for those that don't know, we have 2 giveaways. So one is a community voted, so that will be announced on Monday. The voting will be open after today's stream. And then the second one is a random winner. We draw today, so there is a prize today and a prize on the next stream, which is Monday. And they get to choose between $20 off Molly merch coupon, which can go towards the sale. So it's a $20 voucher, and you also get 25% off. And then there's a $20 voucher for any platform, whether it be Amazon, Steam, Nintendo, things like that. Almost 12. I'm in the kitchen. Gad, get in the kitchen. Cook faster. If you're in, what I'm going to say is cook faster if you're in the kitchen. Just post something. All right, Wolf, for this month, I decided to make Christmas in July platter. This sort of food is what my family likes to eat at Christmas for a casual lunch. Oh, Wolf, this looks so good. And this is something that we would have for the next day or like pre-lunchtime. Is that chicken? Damn. Okay, so Parmesan stuffed olives, chorizo, sun-dried tomato, and stuffed bell pepper. Have you guys ever tried anchovy stuffed olives? They're super weird to think about, but they're actually really good. Kind of like a Parmesan. They just taste salty. They don't taste fishy. Sun-dried tomatoes. Whoa. So these stuff with feta. Oh my goodness. You guys bought a house because you need another green screen challenge. Yep. We had, would you say about 2 hours of conversations yesterday about the green screen, going through ideas, frustrations and things like that with figuring out how we could work and ideas that we had.
That was just yesterday. It takes a lot of time and energy to pull something together that you're proud of.
Yeah. And so we like a challenge, you guys know that. And we want to do as much as possible DIY, because that's where you're going to save your money and hurt your back and put your blood, sweat and tears into the house so that it's there forever. Wolf, honey soy chicken wings, seafood salad, broccoli, green bean salad, and goat's cheese and cranberries, veggie sticks brie. Oh. So, did you buy the stuff that I used on stream for a few weeks ago? The seaweed stuff, or did you buy the seafood salad? Yeah, I did. Spinach and French onion dip with crackers. Nice. I love those little pots. So these from a previous dip, because there's a brand that sell these little terracotta pots with dip. They're more expensive, but then you get to wash them out and keep the pot after. Nope, 100% made the salads myself. Nice. And then for dessert, pavlova and dessert board, fruit dessert board. So chocolate with raspberries, strawberries, apple, and ooh, look at them. Wolf, they look amazing. Oh my goodness.
Fantastic
Raspberries,
presentation.
starfruit. Yeah, is that mint maybe? Raspberries, strawberries. I love starfruit. First time I ate starfruit when I was in Queensland, actually, when I was a kid. We loved it. And then this is carambola. Oh, I didn't know that was the name for starfruit. Christmas star fruit. I love it. Fabulous. Yum, dipping it in chocolate. I would drizzle some over the pavlova too, if it wasn't already sweet enough. Look at them. Oh, you did such a fantastic job. What a feast. I bet your family loved it. Great work. Thank you for your submission. First cab off the rank. What else we got now? Motala cane. I did a small ham and glazed it with honey and brown sugar glaze. No more pics because it tasted so terrible that I had to throw it out. Oh no. Matala, what happened? Fail forward, I guess. Of course. Oh, what a shame. It almost tasted off. Oh. Maybe there was a hole or like something in the wrapping? Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. I need some water. I've got nuts. Almonds in my throat. Needed more drone. It looked good. Interesting. Did you think about maybe taking it back to the store? I don't know. Oh, it looked fantastic and great, doing something different. Have you made a ham before? I don't think I've ever cooked a ham. Our family at Christmas always has cold ham. I've done heaps of hams too, just didn't have a good taste. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's pretty shitty. But I like the photo. Thanks for the submission. So I don't have a name for these goodies, but someone in my extended family usually makes them every year for Christmas. They are quick, easy little treats that taste delicious. Are these pretzels with white chocolate? I've seen these things little before. So it's like you get a pretzel and then you put either like a chocolate button or something on top and then you melt them. Oh, little morsels of yumminess. Yeah. So that looks like a multicolored choc drop. Well, like that it's striped. It's pretty cool. Oh, America has such the coolest food, don't they?
Cute.
Cute. Mattel said the meat was tough. Might have been a stressed out piggy wig. Oh. P-Dog, thank you so much for your submission. They're so cute. We need a little name for them. I've done something similar with marshmallows and then looking like a reindeer. They look beautiful and I love the colours. So simple, and you can make just something really tasty with 3 little ingredients. All right, who we got now? Emma. I love Christmas. One of my favorite parts of it all is decorating our house and putting up our Christmas tree. Our little tree has been in my family for over 30 years, and so you inherited it. Looks amazing when it's decorated and covered in baubles. Year after year, it keeps shining the joy of Christmas. So my entry this month is an ode to that little tree. I made chocolate Christmas baubles, which was more challenging than I anticipated. I worked on this for a few weeks and it took a few attempts, but as I wasn't initially happy with how they turned out, from my first time using gold leaf and covering the kitchen in sprinkles, just like our little tree, they have character and I love them. Merry Christmas in July, friends. I have the sprinkles. Oh, they're such good sprinkles and icing. The gold leaf. So bougie. Holy heck. What?
They look perfect.
They are amazing. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty they are. The sprinkles and the gold leaf. Damn. This, you just drop this in warm milk. Could put marshmallows inside and then you've got a hot chocolate bomb. Guys, Emma's onto it. Damn, Emma. They've got LEDs underneath them. God damn. That little evil Emma crew, they always come up with some creative ideas, don't they? Look at them. Oh, they are adorable. I love this guy. The one with the white chocolate one. It was a set of Christmas lights hidden in the tinsel. What? You didn't? Did you put up your Christmas tree? Especially, no, you didn't. That's just the Christmas tree at Christmas, I'm guessing. Wow. That's so clever. Look how cute. Fantastic. Thank you for your submission. What else we got? Margot. No, it was the show of our tree. I love it. Okay. First thing I did was something new for me. A gingerbread hot chocolate. So warming and festive. Ooh. Let me just have a look in this oven at these cookies. I'm just going to turn them down a little bit. So we've got nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, maybe that's ginger, chocolate, golden syrup. Is that coffee? I don't know. Some people use the Moccona pots for something else. Milk and sugar. What does it say on the lid? Allspice. Oh. Grated chocolate on top. Oh my god. Yum. Damn. Damn. That was cocoa in the Moccona jar. Love it. Love it. I get it. Damn, Margot. That's so nice. Did you follow a recipe? Maybe we could try it. I don't have any milk right now, but I'm pretty keen. What else we got? Margot. It's always funny how we say Margot, and then when we raid, everyone says Margot. What else we got? An old Christmas favorite, roast lamb. A roast always brings me fond memories of family and holidays. When I'm not in the mood for potatoes and pumpkin, I roast some sweet potato and beetroot instead. Not pictured, gravy, mint sauce, and bread rolls. Oh, that's a cute little roast. Sweet potato, pumpkin, beetroot. I wonder if you... Did you say you had pumpkin? Pumpkin, yeah. Oh no, I was thinking this is pumpkin. It's a sweet potato and beetroot. Yeah. It's a nice size roasting dish as well. Damn. I bought sweet potato to go with our roast chicken. Oh, it's a perfect size for you and your partner. And maybe some leftovers. Lovely! Look how good. Beautiful color. And then bring it all together with some peas. Okay, really important question for you all. Do you guys use mint jelly or mint sauce on your roast lamb?
Look how healthy Margot is. All those peas. I'm very impressed.
That's a lot of peas. But peas don't really stack up very well, except they spread. Nah, fam. Mint jelly's all the way. The roast was 600 grams, enough for both of us, and leftovers for lunch. Gravy only, Kate? Nah, bro. I would just eat mint jelly and lamb. I don't really need the gravy. My family suck at making gravy, other than Belgor. So I never grew up really having a lot of gravy, only when I started cooking. So at family events, that's why I load on the mint jelly. My grandma makes mint sauce with like vinegar and mint from the garden and a little bit of sugar. Hate it. I just like mint jelly because it's like the jelly consistency. I think it's what does it because it like sticks on it rather than spreading. And it's a little bit sweet, you know. Look at this. Margot, thank you for your 2 submissions. Fabulous. All right, we got to turn. So my family doesn't really have traditional Christmas food. It's always been more everyone coming together. So since my sister is in town, we decided to do something dangerous. Cook together in the kitchen at the same time. Oh, God. It turned out we were working together better than we thought. See, give yourself credit. We made gumbo. Neither of us have ever made it, so yay, adventure. We used sausage, shrimp, bell pepper, celery, garlic, onion, okra, mushrooms, cauliflower over rice. Damn, minute white rice. Hey. Shrimp and wheel. Look at that. Oh, hot damn. Look at that. And so that would have bubbled up, cooked for a few hours maybe. Is that, so what are one of Sailor Moon's friends? What do you say, Exceed?
What do you mean?
Like, who's that? That's not Sailor Moon. That's like
I
one
don't
of
know.
her friends, isn't it?
I only know Mrs. Moon. I don't know all
Yeah.
and the guy that with the mask and the red cape, the piano player.
Oh, I haven't watched Sailor Moon in years. That looks really delicious. Rice at the bottom. Yum. Who is this character? Remember watching Sailor Moon as a kid, but I haven't watched it since. Jigga says, I used to roast a chicken every Sunday until the whole woody breast mess. I don't know what that is, but I miss that rhythm. Woody breast mess. I don't know what that is. I'd make stock. I feel like that's a poignant thing. That's why you stopped making chicken. I'd make stock for the week and have all kinds of leftover meat for lots of sort of things. Nice. All sort of things. Damn. Name a planet. Jupiter.
Oh, I forgot they're all named after planets and stuff.
Are they? Oh. Yeah. I forgot to take progress pics again, so I only got one photo. All good, all good, all good. Reindeer cup, no way. Wolf, reindeer cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes with pretzel antlers, candy eyes, and M&M noses. Thought I'd have some fun and make some cute cupcakes. Guys, look how cool. I know that the Make with Molly, the changes and things like that we've made, the people that got involved have gone to the extra effort. Thank you so much. Wolf, this is beautiful. Damn. They are so cute. Which one would you choose? I like this guy. His eyes are closer together. I don't know, he just looks... This one looks a little bit dopey. Like, you know how you've got, I think of, they look a little bit like the birds from Angry Birds. And then you got like the chubby one. And then the like a little bit dopey. And this one.
I like how the, I guess the smears from like the spatula that you use to ice it, it sort of, like, we can sort of imagine a face or a smirk or a smile or something there.
Yeah. Just adds like texture into the face and whatever. Yeah. And how just the same, the pretzels, the eyes, and then I'm guessing that's an M&M. The same three things positioned the same way, but just how the spacing makes them look different and how the small tiny changes amongst them makes their appearances look different. Like, no one of them looks identical. So we were saying no. Wolf said Jupiter. I knew the franchise. I knew it was like a Sailor Moon friend. That was what I came up with. What do we got? Sailor Jupiter. Exceed, what comes to your mind when you think of Jupiter?
Having recently played Destiny 2, the planet Jupiter.
Oh, okay. It's Jupiter couldn't get much stupider or something like that as a kid. Used to rhyme. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys... Jupiter went and rhymed with stupider or something. I struggle with this month as we don't have traditional food. And that's okay. You could, try food from another country or different types of food, but different out of your comfort zone. Really, really cool. Biggest planet in the Milky Way. Little fun fact from Sam. I was never into teasing the planets. They're bigger than me. Oh, I'm sorry for calling them stupider. No, but it was like you would. First is the worst, second is the best. Things like that, like, you know, little stupid things that kids say. Alright, I'm just seeing if these cookies are cooked. I took them out of the oven. We'll see how they go. I'm actually eating leftovers now. Nice. Okay, we've got. Thank you so much, Wolf, for your next submission, and Taryn, thank you for your submission. So we're going through the Make with Molly submissions. So each month we have a different theme, and it's a cooking event. So the theme was Make with Molly. The theme was Christmas in July. So Cupcake Cannibal. Finally, I made my entry: gingerbread cookies with icing on top. Never have I done either of these. It was definitely a fun experience. I wanted to make gingerbread men cookies, but totally forgot to get the cookie cutter for it. Something I would do. They're beautiful. Did you make them by yourself or were you with your sister? They look fantastic. So simple and beautiful, aren't they?
You have such a steady hand.
Yeah. I love this little Christmas tree. That one is the cutest. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Cupcake Cannibal, they look beautiful. Were they tasty? They look good. I really like gingerbread. I don't like making a gingerbread house, but gingerbread cookies are my jam. I like them. I don't know. My favorite cookie is probably shortbread, which is good that we're making them today. But gingerbread's pretty up there. I like a strong ginger flavor. Thank you so much for submission. All right, Green Eyes Hypnotize. Wasn't going to do this month because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to make. And then hubby sent me a cake meme while I was at work and said I could really go for cake right now. I coloured in a greenish blue with a vanilla funfetti with green and white sprinkles. When him and I started dating at Christmas time, I couldn't have a lot of I didn't have a lot of money to spend, and this was one thing I actually did bake him: cake and cookies. Oh, look at this. So pretty. I'm very excited to see what it comes out like. Hey. Oh, so it's just sliced cake. Is that in a Ziploc bag? Oh, look at that. Nice. Chocolate icing. Love it. Green Eyes, thank you for your submission. Yum. I love that significance too. It was something that you guys made at Christmas. You made it Christmas colored. Thank you very much. Look how pretty. All right, we've got Royal Christmas cookies posted at 2:29 a.m. our time. Whoa. My girlfriend's mum always makes trays and trays of treats for holidays, so we picked up a few to make. Peanut butter cookies with some each of plain peanut butter, grape jelly, blueberry jelly, strawberry jelly, and chocolate chip. Oh,
I would snack on these.
I love thumbprint cookies. What? These look like snickerdoodles. Do you know, for the longest time until we recently went to the US, I thought snickerdoodles were like peanut butter, like Snickers, like caramel and caramel and peanut butter, you know, like a Snicker. But turns out they're cinnamon. Not for me. The ones that I tried, I'm interested to make my own, but the ones that it was like super cinnamony, wasn't it, Exceed? We had somewhere. Giga says snickerdoodles. Maybe I just need to try new ones. You guys need to send me some snickerdoodles. Look at them. So there was peanut butter cookies, plain peanut butter, grape jelly, blueberry jelly, strawberry jelly, and chocolate chip. So these are the plain peanut butter. Then these ones are like thumbprint cookies with your jelly, and then these are choc chip. You know what that would go well with? Some really cold iced milk. Yep. Cold iced milk. Dip the warm cookies in there. Yum. Yum. Backstory. So Royal, thank you so much for you and your girlfriend for a submission. And I love the significance of something that her mum used to make. And so is this a recipe of hers? Or like, did you use your girlfriend's mum's recipe? Or is just something inspired by something that she makes? I love them. That's a lot of cookies. I would hide them and eat them slowly. It's the problem sometimes with like cookies and things, they don't last and they don't keep. So you got to share them or you got to eat them really quickly. Look at this. What else we got? Speckled plum. Thank you for your submission. Look at this. Backstory. I was never super into Santa, but one Christmas when I was very young, I remember making Rice Krispie treats for him. Wait, what? Oh, for Santa? That makes sense. I didn't know what. Okay. I was never super into Santa. So she didn't really like Santa. But one year she made Rice Krispie treats for Santa. I was so excited and remember the magic it felt to make that and put it on our fireplace. So I love these little stories. You guys know that I am all about the story. And I'm a sucker for a story. So I attempted to make some Grinch-inspired Rice Krispie treats, just rice cereal, marshmallow, butter, and a bit of vanilla and salt. Made them green and tried to put red hearts on them. But the icing was super runny, so it doesn't really quite look exactly how I planned, but that's how it goes sometimes. It does. Had a fun time going down memory lane thinking about past Christmases. Oh, just clicked into the wrong. There's a bit of a delay on this thing today. This mouse has been a bit weird. Oh, there's the hidden channels. Oh, damn it. Scroll back up. Oh. Here we go. Look at these. Oh, I know what you mean about the icing. They look super cute though. Oh, look at them. They are fantastic. Remind me if we ever do anything, need anything green, that Rice Krispie treats are. Dude, that looks awesome. Wow. I bet the kids love them. Speckled plum. Thank you for your submission.
Super fun.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your story as well. Wow. Now we got Katie 80. This is our poor attempt of a gingerbread house. I told you gingerbread houses are a lot harder than you think. It's something that you probably never see me do on stream again. I refuse. They're shitty. So our poor attempt of a gingerbread house, the kids and I tried so hard to make an actual house with the royal icing wasn't drying quick enough and the pieces were a bit oddly shaped. So I got the older two boys to make some 2D gingerbread houses. I did a little finishing touches, but we love creating things. And I really would like the boys to have a knowledge of baking and cooking so when they eventually move out. Oh, damn. Kate, so I have used royal icing before, and someone's told me to make it really thick, but someone also told me to make caramel, because caramel sets hard and quickly. So you'll never see me do them on stream, hopefully ever again, but I can tell you guys tricks that I've seen. Look at this. So she's got her icing and the gingerbread pieces. Nice. The Molly mat. Look at that silicone mat. Hey. Look how cool. Oh, they killed it. Nice. So Oliver and Bass.
I love the windows. The outline, the
cross
red sticks.
Oh yeah.
They struck me as the most creative.
It's always funny how that's how I used to draw a house when I was a kid, with the roof, with the door like that, and the windows really, really high up. And I love the thatch, this is like a thatched roof. Is that what you call it? And the jubes. The best bit about the gingerbread house is the leftover lollies. We made one on stream. We've made it twice. and I never really enjoyed them either times. But people supposedly you make them and then they eat them. I left mine on the cupboard for like the whole month, and then we just threw it out. They were like, "Yeah, you still eat it," and I'm like, "No way! It's got dust on it, and it's." Leaving it out for an extended period of time. I think like maybe a few days would be okay. They are excited to eat it this afternoon. Oh, so they did it last night? Today? You posted it today. Oh, lovely. So they're maybe off to school. Okay, thank you for sharing. Oh, I love it. I want to see the eating pictures too. All right, Cadmus. Christmas here always means breakfast as a family and randomly snacking all day while watching A Christmas Story. I don't think I've ever seen A Christmas Story. So last week when I bought a raffle ticket at the church festival, it was meant to be that... it was meant to be that I won this prize. This has some significance.
Damn, what a prize to win.
That is very, very cool. This is a leg lamp. I'm guessing this is from the movie. Just some of your references today, just whoosh. But that looks like a, we would call it a dummy. You guys call it a pacifier? What is that yellow thing there? Is this in your car, Cad? Did you win it? Thank you, letter, fragile.
No, Molly, it might be hard to see on the screen, but they are small versions of the big leg lamp.
There's this here. There are three versions of the leg lamp.
I think Kat has a closer photo further down.
So the leg lamp is like a. Oh, you did win it? You won it?
Yeah. What?
It says here. So last week when I bought a raffle ticket at the church festival, it was meant to be that I won this prize. Oh, it was meant to be. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were saying that it was like if you won, this was meant to be the prize. But it was meant to be. You won it. What? Did this end up fragile? I don't get that. Is that some Crash Bandicoot? I don't understand the fragile thing. But the weird lamp is stuck to bookends? Are they bookends? And Ovaltine chocolate malt. I didn't steal it. Fragile. They're mugs. This one doesn't have any legs though. Where's the legs for this one? Fragile. 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 Oh, they would say fragile. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like to pronounce. I'm guessing the other one is just off frame. That is maybe also a leg. Does the person have two legs? Do we put the mugs together and they make it 2 feet? That's it. Okay. So you're making a hot chocolate. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine? You need to watch the movie, Molly. It's a comedy. Oh, it's a comedy. What? It's a comedy, though, so... You guys are shitters. Seriously. I was cacking myself watching... What did we watch the other day that was a comedy? You guys suck. Exceed starts this. I like comedy. I just like to be in the mood. Exceed wants to watch a comedy at like late at night time when I'm tired. I need to be in a laughing mood. I need to be less serious. And I'm a comedian as it is. I'm a really funny person.
I think the comedy she was referring to watching the other day was Clarkson's Farm.
No, that's not really a comedy. We were saying it was something else that we watched. And I was laughing and laughing and laughing. It's weird that I have to make you know that I was laughing and laughing and laughing. I have to prove myself that I laugh. Comedies and bedtime movies are the best. Just watch and laugh. No need to... Yes, whatever.
A big thank you to everyone that got involved with this month's Christmas in July Make with Molly. Everyone that entered goes into the draw to win a giveaway. And then once we have a winner, everyone else goes into a community voted giveaway for the same prize.
Okay. So, a cookie. Oh, they're very buttery. Now, they're not sweet enough. Okay? 1.5 cups. Oh, look. What do we find? Another one. I'm going to use the other one because it's bigger. And so you basically covering the shit out of these, and then the warmth is going to help the sugar stick a little bit. And there are cookies. It's snowing. I'm gonna try and dust them off later and reuse some of them. Cafe Day couple, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic night. Thanks for being here. Look at these. I broke one, but I don't know which one. There it is. Look at them. And then you go. Orangey, almond. Goodness. So good. A little bit of orange zest, some almonds in there. Delish. Oh my god, I've got the chills. Yum. Alrighty. Cafe du Monde, the beignets. Oh, alright. So, yes, thank you everyone for getting involved with Make with Molly. We'll go through, if the mods can get me a list, or Exceed, you can get me a list.
Delicious.
Delicious!
I didn't want to interrupt MWM segment.
Royal, thank you very much. 10 months since you blessed us with that reset. That was 10 months ago. That was the stream where I was laughing my butt off. Do you guys remember? I just had the giggles that day. And then Royal came in and I just couldn't stop laughing. That was that day, right? And I think there's a clip of me welcoming you in with your eraser, with your first sub. I'm just trying to get. Okay. That's every stream that I'm funny. See, why don't I get a bit of thank you? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rocky Road salted caramel. What was this for? There's names and I crossed them off. I wonder why I did that. It says Margot gifted Royal 8 months. 8 months! Wishing Well 6, Sensei 35, Claws and Whiskers, Molly Levy, Taryn Grumpy Gamer. Pre-orders! They were the pre-orders. There we go. They were the pre-orders for the cookie hearts, I think. Pre-order, Yapstap 11, Sajidu pre-order.
Think anyone has pre-ordered a cookie heart before, Molly?
Not a pre-order, a cookie heart. They were the cookie heart names and the things that I needed to write up because there was so much craziness. There was a pre-order for the new ebook. You were asking for our favourite flavour. Ice cream flavour list. No, but then it had numbers next to it. So yeah, there was a ice cream. Must have been the day we were making ice cream too. I would pre-order a cookie heart, but I'm afraid it would come with glitter. It would. Okay, so we've got Taryn. So the last month's submissions. So the last month's winners were Sam and Roselli. Is that right? No.
Leviosus.
Levy. So they aren't eligible for this month's win, but I don't either of them submitted. So, Molly started a war. Exceed, would you better post again, please? You just reminded me I need to send a parcel. Oh, where are you sending a parcel to? We have to go to the post office today to do get some documents verified. That's one thing. There's a lot of paperwork when building or buying a house. A lot of paperwork. P-Dog. Kate. Oh, someone in WA. Levy, maybe working. Keep hearing my name. I was just saying that you won last month's Make with Molly. And you and Sam. No, I understand that, Sam. All good. We're gonna think of October's theme because then you guys can have, or maybe possibly October. You know, the next theme. We haven't announced it. We're not gonna think about it for a while, and because we don't know when it's gonna be. But you have heaps of time to get involved. Okay, Kate, Wolf, Speckled Plum. So remember, this is the random winner, and then there is a vote over the weekend, and we announce the next, the community voted. So everyone has a vote. Matala, Margot, Royal, and Cad. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exactly. Woo, woo, woo. Gotta get a bowl. We need to find like a Make with Molly vessel. I think this is silly. We've been doing Make with Molly for long enough that we need to find. Just keep your ears, eyes, ears, and everything peeled for a shaker or maybe one of those little, those what do you call them? A bingo thing. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and we
think
could
it was
write the
cool.
names on the balls as well.
Yeah, maybe
Like
no,
in
because
bingo.
what you do is you write the on a piece of paper and you put it in a little bowl, and then that goes around, and then you open up the bowl's got a little hatch on it.
And then the person on the TV gets the ball through the pipe, and you watch the ball travel through the intricate pipe system.
And then it like cuts to that, and you don't know if it's actually the right bowl or if it's been pre-recorded. Never, no one ever. People don't lie like that. Never. I wonder, do you guys watch me? Like, make sure that. I always wonder, like, if people are just watching the names and watching me put them into the hat and paying attention. I think ping pong balls would be cheaper. Yeah, but then you got to keep wiping them off and stuff, don't you? Should we? No, wait, I don't think so.
Heaven forbid you do that with your cookie hearts.
I would. Okay, I've always been looking. I would because it's very important to me that you guys have something in the kitchen that's significant and it's a representation of your support. I love cookie hearts, but I know that they take time, and not everyone likes them. So, if there's any suggestions that we could incorporate in the new house, or the new kitchen or whatever, if you've got any ideas how we can make this something like this, people's names, let me know. Okay, so I just want to count them in and count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cat, this is Cads. Kidding. House, as in the doctor. Our new house. Did we announce? So we don't have. We don't have a theme. We don't know when it's going to be, so we haven't planned it. There's no Make with Molly planned. All right, you ready? Can I get a drum roll, please? is it? I should have taken you out. Cad, congratulations. Cad, congratulations. You've won Make with
Congrats.
Molly.
To be fair, Molly, if you go back to the channel, he did actually post some food.
He did?
Kinda.
Chinese for Christmas breakfast. Waffles? Very cute, Cad. Chinese for Christmas breakfast. I like it. Fa ra 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 ra. I feel like everyone gets these inside jokes, and I've got no idea. So everybody, other than Cad, the other 11 participants are in the vote. Everyone, if you're watching right now, you have to cast a vote. You have until Monday morning, and then we will announce the winner. So there is a community voted. Nobody knows. It's not a competition. There's you don't. It's all blind. So everyone gets a vote, and at the end, Monday's stream will announce the winner. Okay. I mean that's true. Chinese are only restaurants stay open. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know that. Okay. Molly really needs to watch the movie. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to make this chicken. Roast chicken. Oh, I'm chilly, man. It's cold in here. Okay, glass bowl like this. And so we're making the chicken, citrus herb roast chicken from the website. So you want some orange, lemon slices and juice, zest, some garlic, some sage, thyme, and rosemary, and butter. So, let me take this off. It's a movie. Zycat, hello! Hello. Alrighty, so chicken. Ugh. Defrosted this bad boy. We're gonna grab orange.
You've got mail.
What does that say? Un momento, por favor. Oh goodness. I don't have it. I can't find my lemon. Do I have a lime? What does it say? Taryn. Okay, I have an idea. I can't even read that. Something the bowls assign each. See, I can't read that. It's too small.
Aaron said, okay, I have an idea. Number the balls, assign each person a number in order of submission. Add a ball to the spinner every time someone enters, exceeds job because you can't look, so you can see the spinner grow over the month.
Ah, that's a cool idea. I like that idea. Or each, like, yeah, so every submission goes into like the little roll bowl thing. And then that's pretty cool. Or, because I see people pop, I don't see their submissions, but I see this, their names pop up and you get the what's it called? You get the roll. So then we can just write them on and pop them in, you know, throughout the month. Everyone's names into the bingo bowl thing. Bingo bowls. Sorry, I keep popping in and out because real life. Oh my god, I shouldn't eat those nuts. The almonds. I keep walking past and like munching on them, and then they're like, they went. Oh, throat really itchy. Real life responsibilities. No worries. No worries. Understandable. Echo Dasher. Yep. And then you don't have to whip the names. And then you don't have to wipe the names off the bowl. Yeah. But then we also need to figure out, like we would need someone like the mods or whatever to know whose name it is. You know, because Exceed's not always here. All right, I have to go back now. I'll be back if you're still on later. No worries. Have a great shift, Kate. All right, so this is our chicken. We're just gonna chop this off. And so this has been frozen, but also you get some build up, some liquid in the in the crevice. So I just pick it up like this and just hold it over the sink and let any juices drain. Just give it a squeeze like this. Squeeze like that. That's easy enough. Weird, the spreadsheet says every number is CAD. So we'd love to see as many people get involved in the next one. But we don't have a Make with Molly planned. So we want to see as many people as possible getting involved in all things food. Posting what you're cooking and eating. Okay. If I was a chopping board, I would be in here. There's something new about this kitchen. Well, that's something new but old that no one's noticed. See, no one said anything. They were just excited about us buying a new house, that they don't care about this house.
Dex is usually on top of it.
I have no knives. They're all... See, where's all the knives gone? Yes! Oh, we noticed. We were waiting how long to see Molly mention. Oh, yeah, sure you were. Sure you were. Yes! All of the handles, guys. We found all of them. So, over the next few weeks, we have to move out of this house. You know, we're going to be moving out of this house and into the new one. So we have to get things back to how, you know, the changes and things. So, found all the cupboard handles. You know, they're all scattered in different... Most of them were in the pantry, but then there was one in the buffet. So, collect them and get them back to how they were. Yeah. Also had a poll going on whether or not you would find them all. You didn't. I was hoping... Okay, so we found them all except 2. So I made sure that they were the ones that you couldn't see on stream. And I was preparing myself to have to take them to the hardware store and find new ones. If we couldn't get them all matching, I'd have to buy them all new. We didn't need to. It's all good. Now, the only problem is these here, the 3 bulbs on the downlights have been replaced with stream lights. And I think, touch wood, because they've been in storage for 3 years. Can you believe we've been in this house for 3 years? I'm hoping that they still work, or I'm going to have to buy new fancy bulbs. They're like those old school Edison. Are they Edison style? I don't know what they're called. All right, so orange, like this. So this recipe is for turkey. So we're using it for chicken today. Showing you it's versatile. So orange, lemon. So you guys will have to be involved on any suggestions in, you know, the renovation channel if we create one. I'm thinking possibly of, now that we have our house, I would love to do a herb garden, veggie garden, but also some fruit trees maybe. And I don't know, I would probably get a dwarf one. I don't want a really big one, but you know, if you guys have experience with gardening, if I should do lemon or lime, how much space I need. There's just so much things that I've been waiting to do that we now get to do. And we have like make it a part of, so Instagram stories will be, you know, getting the house ready, cleaning up this house as well. It's going to be fun. I've messaged a person on Gumtree, which is like, is it Craigslist? Is that what the equivalent is, Exceed? So I need packing boxes. So I found that the person was giving me away for free. Hopefully I can grab some today. But I need all your tricks. all your tricks and your suggestions with moving, moving in, moving out. Things that you had when you moved in, because I know a lot of you guys have already owned your own house for a long time, and I would love to hear your stories. Like I said before, we're not the first people to ever to buy a house and get in this experience, in this situation, and we won't be the last. But I want to hear about your stories. Keep on moving. Get someone else to do it for you. Yes, definitely. Okay, sweet potato. So I've got the citrus here. And
Delicious.
Kavon! Somewhere over the rainbow.
You made it. Thank you, Kat.
Up high. Kavon, thank you for 12 months. Exceed, have I got all the cookie hearts up? I think I'm missing some. I can't miss them. Kavon, how you doing, lady? I saw you were streaming yesterday, but it was the end of your stream. So I've got to come and hang out some more. Hope it's going really well. I think you missed mine. Exceed will tell me. My bot is, like the program that we run, isn't working at the moment. You're great! That's fantastic.
Tickety tickety Taryn did tip $100.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. Sorry, Taryn. Sorry. Because you startled me, and I'm so sorry. I feel really embarrassed. Love being over the rainbow. Thank you, Taryn. Taryn has just edged her way in to the shelf, the Taryn shelf. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Okay. Taryn, thank you for $100. Oh my goodness. And who else? Exceed?
DJ Tim Tam resubscribed for 15 months.
Yep, already got that.
Bailey resubscribed for 34 months on a 34-month streak.
Oh my goodness. How can I expect you guys to support, and I can't even keep up with them. Not expect, ask you guys to. All right. So Bailey, how long? Sorry.
34 months.
Bales, thank you so much. There we go.
Royal Rect resubscribed for 10 months.
Royal. 10 months?
Yeah.
Yep. And then Kat Von. Sorry, everybody. Being delayed while we were doing Make a Molly and everything. Is that all up to date? So Royal and Kat. So, tell me some stories, guys. When you bought your house, tell me your stories. Is it currently the house you're living in now? Or have you moved? You bought multiple houses in your life? You're a seasoned veteran. I think we had this conversation about, the moving, because we would, our preference was to rent. We like the ease of renting. However, everything's like the market and everything's changed recently. There's not a lot of availability, and also with what we need it for, you know, with the stream and the community room to fit all you guys in. My mum bought a mobile home when we were 5 or 6, and we're still in it. Justin, a mobile home, like an RV. That's cool. That's really cool. We had a bus when I was a kid. We travelled around Australia in a bus that my dad, it was like a school, like a coach, and he took all the seats out, and they renovated it, and it had 3 bunk beds like that. I was at the top, so I remember, because I was the littlest, there was like this much room between the roof and my face, and we travelled around Australia. So that's awesome. That you have. So I don't know how old you are now. If Mum bought it when you were 5 or 6, you've been in there for a while. And Terrence says I can't afford a house. Yeah, I don't know, what is the Georgia in Georgia, the house prices and stuff crazy. Over here in Australia, because of COVID, there's a lot of people coming back who were Australians living abroad, and so they've come back and they needed rentals and they needed houses, and it's really put a lot of pressure on the whole economy with the impact of people coming back. But also there's a huge demand with builders and contractors, delays with equipment, so it just make the prices and everything skyrocket. But at the same time, interest rates are low. It's all like so much more involved when you're adulting. Let's put it this way: to afford an apartment that's little better than a hole in the wall, you need to work 3 jobs. Oof. Like in parts when we put, I don't think they make them like this anymore. They build full-on modular homes for people who don't want to buy traditional houses. Oh, so when you say a mobile home, you mean like a transportable home kind of thing. Mobile as in transportable, where in like a mobile home, some people call like an RV, like a mobile home. I've heard it called that before. That's really cool, and put it all together. Nice, I like it. Customizable. Okay, so we need some garlic. We've got our sweet potato and our veggies. Bought my house 11 years ago last month. Elf fudge. Oh. And like your time, so you're living in it now, I'm guessing, where you said your house 11 years ago. And have you, like, since owning it, have you made any changes, things over the few years? What drew you to that house? Without going into like location specifics and whatever, for privacy reasons, of course. But the house that you bought, that you're living in now, guys, what drew you to that? Whether it be a rental or a purchased house. When we found this house to rent, it took us about a month and a half, right, Exceed? We had to live with my mum for a few weeks, and we found this house because of the kitchen size. That was our main focus of finding a house with a beautiful kitchen. I'm just trying to get garlic. Like that. Butter. So rosemary. Rosemary. Thyme. I have an idea for a spice drawer as well. Oregano. Rosemary. Sage. Sage. Brown sage. There we go. Parts put together on land. Nice, I getcha. I mean, it's on wheels, but it's intended more permanent. Oh, okay. Cool. So, and you've lived there for a while. I suppose you haven't moved. Not much. It's a co-apartment, so it doesn't feel like completely... What does a co-apartment mean? I've never heard that term before. Unfortunately, where I am as a single person, I would need an annual income of over 100k to borrow enough to buy an entry-level home. Goodness me. Yeah. You guys know that this house was put on the market. They asked us to buy it if we wanted to buy it last year, and it was completely out of our price range. And then it was on the market for 2 months, and they didn't sell. And so our lease was renewed, until September, and then I think now they're putting it back on the market as well. So that's why we're moving more south, and looking at an older house, because it's definitely a lot, more affordable. I was gonna say a lot, but it's more affordable, not a lot, but yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't it, with everything the way it is. I remember when my parents were this age and my aunties and uncles and stuff were at our age, they had multiple kids, homes, and cars, but it's just different, I think, especially with the impact of the current COVID situation. Nutmeg, how you doing? It's Make with Molly Day, so we just made our shortbread. It's Christmas in July, so we're making a roast chicken. So this is a recipe from the website. It is citrus and herbed chicken or turkey. The recipe on the website says turkey, but you can use either. And we're celebrating that we bought a house. It's an apartment building, but we own and don't rent. It's like a single family home with I get that. That's understandable. It's an apartment building, but it's. I know that you said it doesn't feel like it's completely yours, but you've got your space and your area, and that's yours, and that's a great achievement. Having your own space that you can control, no landlord to look at, Now, what we want to do is grab... Thank you, Nutmeg. And so there's 20% off merch, and today's Make with Molly. So we've just gone through our Make with Molly participants for Christmas in July, and you have until Monday to vote. So look through Discord in the Make with Molly channel. Everyone, that means if you've just come into the stream, everybody gets a vote. And one vote per person. It's all like a secret ballot. So you have an opportunity to vote. You're falling asleep in your chair. Oh no! Matala, go and get some sleep. You've been up all night playing with your new camera, hey? Can't stay, but I want to say thank you so much for popping in. Alright, so we've got some butter here. The recipe calls for... half a cup of butter. Okay, so I'm just going to do under, because the recipe is for turkey and I'm doing a chicken, so we won't need as much. Like that. And I'm not going to zest, because I kind of forgot. I'm not going to zest the lemon and the lime, but I have this awesome product, which is dehydrated lemon, lime, and orange zest, or powder. So it's dehydrated zest, this, orange and lime. So we're going to use this. This is from kind of near where Matala and Wolf live, and Kate in Queensland. Bundaberg, actually. How far away is Bundaberg from Matala's lurking? Can't ask him a question. Okay, so just getting some of this. So it's dehydrated, so it means it's really concentrated with flavour. And this one here is lemon. So we're just making a flavored compound butter. Bundaberg. Cad loves the Bundaberg ginger beer. Have you tried the other ones? You have, haven't you, Cad? But I know World Mart closed down. Okay, some rosemary in there as well. Some sage. Sage. And some oregano. I have a spice mix I like a lot. Dried lime, lemon, lime, orange shallot. Ooh, onion and garlic. Oh, I like that. Yeah, the reason I bought them is we are going to eventually, it's being delayed, hire a commercial kitchen to create Molly food products to release, and then we'll put them on as a food item. So I created these. I bought these to create the spice mixes. And so making like a chicken rub and whatnot with them, and they're great for shortbread. Anytime you would need citrus zest. Okie dokie. Don't have any salt because we had to create a salt bath for Chester, so it's in the laundry. Poor little Chew. How is he, Exceed?
He's good. He's just been sleeping by my feet.
Oh. Chester has a sore on his butt that had a big infection and it burst overnight. So he went to the vet last night and was doped up. So much so that it was scary. Like he was like a zombie. Or at the first stages, he was like very, kind of like he was hallucinating. But seems to be better now. But last night was really, really worrying because then he went from skittish and everything like was scaring him. And then he went to like a zombie. He was staring. He'd just sit up because he didn't want to relax. He was sitting up and he would just stare at like the wall or stare at like shoes for like an hour. And then at one stage he was kind of like falling asleep and like he was going to fall over. Yeah, probably not going to give, I don't think he, it was probably a regret, definitely a regret. He didn't really need an opioid. I thought it might help him because he thought he was in pain, but I think it just made us also feel a little bit worse about the whole situation. Okay, so this doesn't touch the chicken or anything, so you can give it a taste. Garlic, the citrus, salt, spices. Yum. Good. And then that. What I'm gonna do. So you can pop this under the skin if you wanted to, or on top. It's up to you. Do. You should have pat dry the skin. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm going to take this all off. I'm going to butterfly this chicken so that it cooks faster. So, butterflying your chicken, all you need to do is turn it over like this. I'm going to have to disinfect this anyway. Get your kitchen scissors. That is butter. It is spiced, well, it's a butter, compound butter it's called, like so it's a butter mixture. So there's a spine down here. You just want to cut either side of it with some scissors or a really sharp knife. And we're just taking out this. Probably get proper kitchen scissors that are sharp. Not do as I do. That, and then the other side. That. guy out like that. And that's going to help it cook a lot faster. So spread that there. That. How long does it take? Depending on what temperature, we're probably looking at about 45 minutes now that it's taken off. Depending on how big the chicken is as well. It's one of those things that, depending on your temperature, depending on your oven, I'm really bad unless I'm testing a recipe specifically. I don't time. It's more about, like I always say, about how it looks, how it feels, the temperature, internal temperature. And if you've got First Things First, our ebook, your internal temperature, 165 Fahrenheit for cooked chicken. Your guide, for meat, steak, whatever you're doing. So see how this is hard and it's kind of not spreading? If I patted it dry, then it would help a little bit. But it's going to baste itself. It's not too worrisome. And then this is going to be the base of the gravy as well. Flavor. That. Oh, what is this? So 45 minutes to an hour. Probably pop this in the oven and leave it on and cooking. And show you guys after stream. The First Things First cooking guide has saved my life. Nice. Nice, that's awesome. Exceed, is First Things First discounted?
Yep.
Yep. So guys, if you haven't got our ebook, you can get it for 25% off. Grab yourself a copy for your friends and family as well. Now, so we're gonna lay this over like this. It's much prettier when you do this on a turkey because it's larger, but I'm not going for the pretty awards today. Just gonna add some flavor, keep it nice and moist, keep it from burning. This is one area my hot hands do me well. The butter wouldn't stay hard if I did it. Yeah. My hands, they're warm, but they're not very hot. I have noticed. I'm pretty okay. Recently this winter, I've realized that my toes have been cold, but maybe because medication, I don't know. Maybe it's just because the house is really cold recently. Need better socks. All right, so just washing my hands in some nice warm water is going to help the butter soften and melt off your hands. If you try and wash your hands in cold water, it's just going to solidify and get really, really hard to wash off. Exceed, for you, for Christmas in July, what do you think, something reminiscent for you? Anything that...
Fruit mince pie, baby.
Loves the fruit mince pie. That looks like it's going to taste so good. It is the roast chicken. It's going to be beautiful. And chicken is one of those things that's super easy, really versatile. We can add a lot of different flavors with it. There's the recipe in the ebook that is the Spanish roast chicken, but you can play it up with adding the different spice mixes. So I'd love to see you guys making the recipe, today's recipes from the website, or trying some roast chicken. Oh. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is put this directly in the sink, and because it's had raw chicken, like that. Wash our hands, sanitize the area. You're afraid to cook chicken. I can understand, but you just need to grab yourself a thermometer, Taryn, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. You get better and better and more confident with your skills.
just have lots of sauce ready and overcook the crap out of
Yeah,
the first one you
yeah,
do.
if necessary. Or just cook at a lower temperature for longer, and then it gives you, like I always say, it stretches out. If you're cooking something at a lower temperature for longer, it stretches out the cooking time, so then you can check it more frequently, and you're less likely. If you put something at a really high temperature, and the cooking time is shortened, then you've got a really small period or small window of being like done and then overcooked. Whereas if you stretch that out, it's cooking slower, but you can always check it more frequently. Yeah? It's not the cooking part as much as I'm sure I cleaned up well enough. Yep. Grab yourself a mixture of vinegar, water, and spray everything and wipe it down and then put it in the sink. Frying chicken scares me, but I love doing it. It gets me. Anytime we're deep frying, I always get a splatter. I burn marks all over my hands from all of the issues and little mistakes over the last few years. I think I would have to say I burnt myself more times on stream than any other way of hurting myself, I think. Or maybe tripping over. But I touch a lot of wood. Haven't cut myself on stream. Very bad. So let's keep it that way. Mazza, how you doing? How you doing, sir? You had a good day so far? What time is for you? 11... 1:30? 1:30? I always think you're in the East Coast. For some reason, there's a lot more people that I'm realizing that are from South Australia, Exceed, recently. Like Australians that are in our community, but also other streamers.
South Australian gang, where you at?
Yeah. 11:30, yes ma'am. Mazza, we got news. You're in Queensland. That's not our news, but how's the Queensland weather? Guess what? We bought a house. But that's our outdoors currently. Damn. It's a bit sad. There's a peak of blue. Look at that peak of blue sky coming in the top right. Ugh. Okay. So this. Look at that. So these are our cookies. And that's how they look when you go to the cafe that I usually go to. They're like covered in icing sugar. Probably should have made them, like Bailey said, a little bit warmer so the icing sugar stuck a little bit more. But you get them and they're coated in icing sugar. These have some orange zest, so they're a little bit more yellow. But, buttery goodness. Hey Google, turn on Alexa.
Okay, turning on Alexa.
Oh, it's so cold. So, I realized I should have made the roast the first thing that we did, because it's going to take now a long time to cook. So we'll post photos of that in Discord. I'm going to make a cup of tea. And really quick stream. Can I be an honorary Aussie since I have the same sleeping patterns? We'll have ya. We will. You can come hang out with us. Come here. Now I get to think of a designated area to create in the new pantry, or probably in the new pantry, have a designated community board. Have to create something like nice for it. Like a pin board or something that is a bit pretty. So if you guys are interested in sharing with me suggestions and ideas, things that you like, pantry-wise, or if you've built a kitchen and renovation suggestions, I am all for it. I'm always keen for some ideas. Let's go back into the... All right. Make a tea to go with my Coram Perez. I hope I'm saying it right. I really hope I'm not butchering it anymore. You remember, guys, how I was trying caffeinated free coffee? Tea? Decaf tea? I've tried it. I've tried twice. It's very, it's very ho-hum. Not really flavorful. So I'm back on... I want a magnetic spice rack. Ooh. Look at this. I'm back onto the extra strong English breakfast. So I only have one tea bag. Because it's extra strong. My idea for El Fudge is we won't have a dishwasher here. The dishwasher will probably be in the pantry, if possible. But my idea is here, because the stove is going to be at the front, and then you have pull-out drawers here with spices. It's my idea. It's my plan, but I don't know. Dishwasher cam. I don't have any milk. Bloody hell. Ugh! Damn it! Gotta go and get some milk. I'm not putting oat milk in my tea. I've done that once and it was bad. Really, really bad. Extra strong tea. Yeah, English breakfast is good. It's a really good brand. I'm such a cheap ass. I get it when it's on sale and I buy like 2 to 3 packets or whatever. Ribose is no caffeine. Interesting. What does it taste like? Romy. Romy's a bit sad because Chester's not playing with him, or Chester's getting more of the attention. So he's like hi bud. How you doing? Does the new house come with a cow? We always have, I would love to. One day, that was my dream house, would be on a little hobby farm, you know, like an acre or something like that. Half an acre. Hey Rome, you can run around and chase the chickens. What do you think? But for now, we get big herb and veggie garden and fruit trees and a new kitchen. So a community designed kitchen. If like we said, someone said before, if you guys know anyone that we're obviously too small, but maybe the dream one day was to be able to get like a sponsorship for equipment or something for the kitchen. But for now we're way too little bitterly. But if you guys know anyone that's knowledgeable or you have any experience, I would love to pick your brain and totally be designing. I may have already started. And a community sponsored cow. Cad just wants us to do a stream goal for a cow. Maybe. Alrighty. So, these are the shortbread. The chicken will be in Discord and probably social media. Hey, you get sponsors, you aren't the little, you'll have mad strides. But that's like with gaming and the smaller things. We were discussing this like the other day. I mentioned that, you know, we have the possibility and the opportunity to have sponsored gigs, but they're not like when people, there's this expectation that sponsored deals and means like mad money and, you know, free stuff and things like. It's not like that. The sponsored stuff like covers the stream, the equipment, and maybe a little bit, you know, on to help us. We're open to talking to them about Thumbtack. So have your permission to ask a few friends to sponsor you. Yeah, if you want, like, definitely Molly at Miss Molly Makes is our email, and if we can have a discussion, definitely, that would be fantastic. If the possibility arises. Yeah, so just as I was saying that, like, sponsorships and things like that, Exceed and I, this is our passion project, and we would love to be able to grow, but the work that we have done at the moment, we don't have, excess, and I don't want you guys to think that we rely on community support. If you're liking the content, subs, tips, cheers, merch sales, things like that, it's really important to us for you guys to not think that like sponsors are like we're rolling in it, and it's definitely not like that, and they're few and far between in the space of a year. Cooking related sponsors and things. Hey Venomous, how you doing? So it's been their life during COVID. My parents were remodeling. Hey, fantastic. I messaged my cousin's wife actually this morning because they've been renovating, and I was like, if you have any ideas or products and things that you've used, we want to do a lot of us for ourselves to save money if we can. My dad and my stepdad are super handy. Exceed and myself, we're going to get our hands dirty and get in there. Doing good. All right. Well, let's send you beautiful people off over. The next stream is not that. Our next stream is food, I promise. I haven't finalized the menu for next week. Flight sim tomorrow. Holy crap, I totally forgot about it. Flight Simulator tomorrow. Guys, our More Miss Molly channel, we're doing a gaming stream, Molly Learns Games. I am going to make sure I do the update, and in anything that's come up, because last time we went to play, there was a 50 gigabyte update. It's my fault. So we played, so we ended up playing Hollow Knight. I might have to get back into that. Jules, thanks for sticking around. I know you guys are up late. It's always lovely to have you here and celebrate with the community and have you all around. What are we gonna do? Grace is doing an Olympic stream. She's watching the Olympics. Or is that a video game? The official video game? What? All right. We're gonna send you off over. See who's cooking. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Remember, stick around for that raid. Who are we gonna go on? Who is here? Hey, Graceful Little Cookies. So they got engaged recently, remember? Beautiful humans. We're going to send you off over to them and give them some love. Something about let's stack a 4-tier wedding cake. Oh, that looks fun. Guys, take care. Brush your hair. Be good to yourself and those around you. Thank you to Sensei for your resub. Sam, tier 2. Aresh for the $50. Aresh for the 5 gifted subs. Liz for $10. Jules and P-Dog for 500 bits. Jules and Royal for the merch. Grumpy Gamer for the resub. Royal for the merch order. Taryn, $100. Bailey, Kat, Royal, and DJ for your resubs. You guys are amazing. Take care. We will see you on Monday. Instagram and our other channel, More Miss Molly for game streams. Come and I'm going to check out some renovation stuff over the weekend. Okay? So.
Follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here.